Don't mess up.
Too late. Hello.
Good luck, Judd.
Hello and greetings, adventurers, and welcome to another beautiful episode of The Role Players. We are so excited to have you here tonight as we play the world's best and most amazing role-playing game, best game ever of any kind, Dungeons and Dragons. I'm your Dungeon Master, Judd, and these are my role players. Hello, my role players.
Yeah. It's motherfucking D&D day.
Motherfucking
Storm the beaches.
Stop. Like, why am I gonna then duplicate your Churchill impression? Don't. I'm like, shut down the Churchill. Just let it go.
So we were having a discussion off camera about what would happen if you swallowed a crystal, and I'm pretty sure you can poop like a unicorn.
Poop out
That's what I
fairy
was
dust.
told.
You know, a few pixies. It's like
Are they as
passing
hard
eggs.
as diamonds? Because then you
They
just might
could-
have destroyed insides.
Right.
Right.
It
Maybe
might.
it's like swallowing aluminum foil, which I heard could be deadly.
You crap the rainbow. I don't know, but
Or it's a baby gem dragon. You become a mother of dragons.
yeah,
Who knows?
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I just
well,
got a dog, and that dog can swallow anything, and I mean anything.
Don't.
So I think it's causing me to reconsider my own choices as to ingestion.
We had a ibuprofen cat scare this week. It was
Uh-oh.
really-
And I
No, everyone's okay. Everyone's
Oh, wait.
okay.
Is this a cat made of ibuprofen? And it's
Yes!
really
Oh my
scary.
gosh!
Particular emergency code for that?
A very pharmaceutical cat.
Ibuprofen cats.
It hurts
it
you,
was
but you immediately
terrifying.
feel better. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's suddenly
Thanks for the
your inflammation just decreases.
Oh, that's a very useful cat. I need this cat.
Yeah, so welcome, behind the scenes here of our crazy minds.
Now you know why we need to play D&D.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Poop.
Well, we are just so excited that you're here with us tonight as we dive back into our homebrew D&D 5e campaign. Before we kick off, we have a couple quick announcements. I promise they're quick. Azar, I think you're up tonight. Please make them as funny as possible. Go.
Yeah, no, well, so he said that they're quick, so I'm going to go super, super fast. No, I'm going to go opposite of Judd because I'm defiant, and I'm going to slowly tell you all about. No, I'm not going to do that.
Welcome to my
I'm
life.
gonna tell you about. I'm going to tell you about Extra Life, which is an organization that helps kids not die. And I think that is a good thing. And so what you can do is you can join all of us we gamers, we who are on the community, are driving attention and eyeballs towards an organization that charity donates to all the children's hospitals all across the United States and just helps that next generation of human have a chance. And just think how much we need good humans on this earth. So if you want to pay it forward and make the world a better place, help give these kids extra time on this planet, and when they recover, they're going to be even more grateful human beings and appreciate life even more. So it seems like money well spent. So Extra Life, thank you so much to somebody who's already seen the wisdom of this whole plan I have for making the world a better place and has donated $15. You can go to the About tab on our Twitch stream, and you will see the tab there that shows Extra Life. You can click to give them anything. Give them 15 cents. Do anything, but it's nice. Or give them more. Give them $15. And
50.
Yeah, 50 if you're really feeling.
Or 1,500. I mean, really, you give as much as you want.
I mean, why
it's for the
not?
kids.
You should
100,000.
probably give them everything you've got. Like, honestly,
so.
if you're a good person, you should be really giving. But anyway, we can also tell you that we are sponsored by Skull Splitter Dice, which we love and appreciate. I was just rolling around on their site, and they have metal 100-sided dice, and they are really tough and cool, and they weigh half a pound each. So check it out, see what you like there. Dice, you never have
Pound?
God.
right? Doesn't sound wicked. So go to Skull Splitter Dice, and
Destroy
if
your
you're
table.
going to be shopping at Skull Splitter Dice, don't forget to use our coupon code for 15% off, TRPSS15, and save that money. And the money that you save, you know where you can put it? Extra Life.
Ooh, nice tie-in.
Yeah, so there you go. Those are our sponsors.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
That
Well,
was awesome.
that
Half a
was,
pound D100. That's like a cannonball.
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
It said.
Is it actually half a pound? Like
Wait,
it
yeah.
Literally
100.
says.
It's-
In fact, It
It's
is
a
actually
metal.
over half a pound. It is literally weighing over half a pound. I was
That sounds like a
underestimating when I
workout.
said
I
half
don't
a
know
pound.
how I
Crazy.
feel about
They're
that.
old
like
musket
those rolls have
balls,
weight.
and they turn them into D&D dice.
The shipping on that must be pretty. Actually, half a pound. Nah, it's like the same as like a bottle of detergent or something.
Yeah.
Actually,
What I regularly
And
get
you know, I
shipped
will
to my
say,
house.
even at this crazy time, with everything that's happening, like in the weather and COVID and delays, every time I order or get something from Skull Splitter, it comes so quickly. So can't recommend them enough. Got some dice recently. I got one of their random dice grab bags just to see what I got. Got a bunch of really cool random dice that I'll be using to kill you guys. And I just
found
check it
this
out.
and you did not share any of those dice. So I'm gonna have to
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna have to take a look at those specimens and see if any of
Should
those
not have
are.
said anything. Okay. Well,
Well,
all right,
I just have to
everyone.
give myself a grab bag.
Thank you, Azar. To the rest of you, grab your wineskins and your rations and sit back and get ready to adventure. Tonight's episode of the Role Players. Be right back.
The wind and the waves, the sun and the sky, the earth and the water, where dreams come to life, where all imagination gives you a sensation to explore. Mystical creatures roam this world. Stay close to each other. Teamwork is your mother. Be safe and find your way.
All right. Well, let me kick on our music. All right, everyone. Ready to dive back in to what happened last time in the lost continent of Anacroli.
Oh, man.
Well, if you all remember, you survived a night at Hag's Hollow as the tormented spirit of a hag in her old home tried her best to make a deal with you, of which Rika seems to have accepted. You all finally got a long rest, though it was a very long night. You made your way to the city of Yaxis, to Faruka's home. And once there, you could see that there are several monster species that have come together to build this town, and they have driven trees into the ground to create this amazing fence, and they're building structures, and it's the beginning of a kind of new thriving time. You made your way into the tavern, where you were immediately confronted. It was kind of like record scratch. Everybody looks over at you as you come in. One big bugbear came up to you and particularly seemed to focus on Seville. And in a bit of a challenge, Seville dropped a mine hammer on him, which looked like it was going to erupt in battle. However, the bartender, Mash, jumped in, calmed things down, sent the captain of the guard off to go talk to Otanik, who's the head of the town, and you all sat down and had a couple of pints. Making your way later over to meet with Otanik, you were attacked by these goblins riding these massive mosquitoes, and very unexpected but very quick encounter. You managed to take them down through some really good use of spell work, and you met with Otunik, who is the head of this town of Yaxis, who's this old turtle, seems to be consumed and obsessed with magic. And you learned that the town itself has been constructed with the goal of furthering the magical education of the creatures in the area. You got some help from him, although it seems like there was a bit of a tit for tat, that he didn't quite get everything that he wanted out of the tight-lipped Arosette. but nevertheless gave you some aid and assigned Nock, who is this huge minotaur, head of the Prowler's Pride, a hunting organization at this city, to accompany you as you make your way down south. You all left. Keon had a brief interlude with a swamp gnome buying some of the local root that supposedly helps with necrotic damage. You made your way down and found a place to camp for the night. And as you all got settled in and Faruka started copying down a scroll of haste, something weird seemed to happen. Faruka's lost companion, one of his best friend from his childhood, seemed to appear randomly over the water, and then fade, and then appear in the trees, and jump down. And as you all rallied yourself together, going back to back, you prepared for battle as you heard noises in the trees on this little plot of land that you found and set up camp. And as they push in towards you, that's where we find you tonight. Rapid breathing, quiet night, you hear things in the dark. Everybody, weapons out. Let's roll initiative and take a look at what we got. And change from this beautiful
We're so
calm
screwed.
music to...
We're so screwed.
I don't think we've ever started with initiative. That's fantastic.
I mean, that's the way to do it, right? I mean,
I'm a little
that-
upset that no one has mentioned my previous episode's drunkenness, but it's fine.
Oh,
Whatever.
yeah.
We didn't want to
It's fine.
say anything.
We've blotted that out of our memories.
It's
Oh,
like
that's right. Is she sober
Fine.
yet?
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause, yeah.
I'm
Okay.
fine.
we're working on an intervention. Don't worry.
there was
Fine.
a restoration on her. Okay, can you guys hear the new music? I think I need to change the channel on it.
Yeah. Faruka, when you were copying the spell of haste, was it in haste?
It was, but I am not done. I'm so sorry, guys. We will
It's
get
just a
there.
long ass spell.
It's wizardry takes time. It's effort.
We hear this, Judd. We're
Study.
good.
Oh,
A,
Joel's
Sounds
like, I
good.
can just manifest.
B.
my
Doing your
puppy's coming in the
words.
room. Okay.
Don't look at my notes. Don't look at my notes.
All right, y'all.
Are you
Music's a
about
little
to show
loud.
us something?
Stand by.
Are you about to show us something awesome?
I am.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, you're really quiet.
Okay, there we
I am
go.
Oh my
Quiet?
goodness.
Yeah, a little bit.
I am quiet.
Oh, no, not anymore.
Is your mic
Oh.
facing the right way? I
So I was
forgot
like,
to.
me?
I forgot
I'm
to check.
quiet, me?
Do I,
I forgot
sound
to check.
okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
You're okay now.
Is it facing the right way though?
See, thanks.
So this is what you all.
Kind of.
If you're looking at Twitch, this is what you guys see.
Oh,
Wait, nope, that's
Right.
not what you see. Hold on.
I should do that. Hold on.
No
Hold on.
signal.
I was
No
watching
signals.
myself.
Is what you see.
It's fine.
It's fine.
See, Brent has a
Woo!
finger halfway up his nose, but I don't see anything else yet.
Oh gosh, gotta love it. Nope, it's on. Don't know
Wow.
And we're waiting, and
why.
we're waiting.
And we're
Please,
dying.
And we're waiting.
please hold on.
All right, we
Is your
take the
camera
boat and run
facing
away.
the right way, Judd?
You know what? I think when my puppy
take the
just
boat
came in
and
the
run
room,
away.
literally just pulled the connection out.
Oh,
Stand by.
we have a sabotage. Who's paying
Oh,
this
my baby.
puppy?
Hello, my darling.
Oh gosh.
The puppy's on our side because it knows we're gonna get
Let's
destroyed.
play the Toots McGee game. Everybody has to do. Everybody has to do the old Roaring Twenties voice,
Okay.
and you have
There
to
we go.
continue the story. So, say I walked into a bar. It was all dark
What?
and cozy. And go, Genevieve.
Okay. Oh,
And nope.
Okay, and we're done.
Not allowed.
Okay, we're
It's
here.
over.
We're back.
Great story.
it's totally
And Judd's
now-
back.
Totally out of frame after all the work I did, but that's okay. Here we go. We gotcha. We gotcha.
We got a good island. I'm very
Is that
proud
a
of our
campfire?
camping ability.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
There's a
Look at that.
campfire. Yeah.
Oh,
Here.
It's
chicken.
yours truly.
Okay. I'm
Marshall,
gonna
Will,
zoom in
and
for you guys for a
Holly.
moment.
Wait, this is great.
Wait, is there something I see off
Oh, you
in
know.
a corner?
So, as a reminder, it is night, but you wouldn't be able to see anything if that were realistic. So, I've got some light here for you. But as you're all going back to back, you see emerging from the water a woman striding this beautiful purple dress, dripping with water as she emerges, and you can just catch the slight glowing yellow eyes as she looks at all of you and smiles, and you hear behind you, other creatures moving in, and you start to see what you've now are called Miri, but there's something different about these. There's a slight different color to them.
Damn it.
So as you hear the of these kind of chitinous creatures moving in. Let's go ahead and get your initiative order. What do you got? 20 to 25. Ooh, what'd you get, Rika?
21.
21 for Rika.
Why am I keep going first? This is not going to end well, guys.
All right, 15, 20.
16.
16 for Keon.
On the ball for once. Well done.
Hey, there we go.
Right.
We'll get you
Ready.
to work. We're going to put in work today for you.
You actually had your armor on this time, so that's a good thing.
Hey, it's a win.
10 to 15.
Right here, I rolled an 11.
11.
That's my favorite number. Just so you know.
But this person, okay, I have a question.
So you know.
Yeah.
They haven't actually tried to attack us, have they?
No,
not yet.
but
And I'll give you I'll give you a little more information before it's your turn. 5 to 10.
Okay.
8.
With the 7.
8 for Seville.
Right.
7
there
for
we go,
Eric.
wild sauce.
That's fine. Let the new people take care of it. It's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna sit back and
Oh,
watch.
and I forget. I always
testing it
forget.
out.
We
Yeah,
have 2 allies. We have the Minotaur here, and
Yep.
of course we have Hortzak. So
I'm going to stand behind the Minotaur.
Minotaur
Sack attack. Yeah, really. We're gonna hide
Yeah.
behind the horns.
Allies are good. I like allies.
is knock, and wow, they both rolled really well.
nice.
Okay, and Horty.
Feeling very circumscribed by this terrain, almost as
It's
if
not what I thought you were going to
escape.
say.
I was really thought you were gonna say something else
Is
there.
that what you're I'm feeling very
Where are you going with that? That's
I
fine.
did.
Winky's like, where I'm from, we just say I'm very circumcised about this situation.
I mean,
All right.
Freudian slip's a Freudian
Those
slip.
Kiwis.
You only hear what you want to hear, Genevieve.
Genevieve, Rika.
Yes. Okay.
As you remember, last we saw this tiefling up in the tree above camp leap down at you, and that's when you all were ready for action. But as that tiefling leapt down, seemed to just vanish in the air. And rewinding a sec, because I forgot to mention this, you see that tiefling emerge from the water, but then the form shifts into this woman. And the tiefling is nowhere to be seen now. You just see this woman striding up, and you see these other creatures armed with these spears and these mandibles that are snapping and biting, and
Oh boy.
and each one has some kind of. Actually, you know what, Rika, roll a perception check for me before we start this.
Yeah,
some more
I'm going to
bullshit.
figure out which thing I do for that, because I have a. Hold on. I can do this.
Hold
Perception.
on, wait a
I
minute.
believe in you.
16. It says 16. What does that mean?
That's
Is that what I?
That
Oh, I
means
think
plus
that's
You
me.
rolled- you rolled-
You have a perception.
You rolled a
Just kidding.
16?
It's plus 6.
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Oh.
I roll a d20, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
14 plus 6. I have a 20.
funny. Woo!
A dirty 20. All right.
Dirty.
Ah, roll dirty, but it
Rika,
got
as
there.
you're seeing this all happen around you, your eyes jumping around, trying to take stock and make sense of what's happening, you see that each one of these creatures has like a roughly red painted dagger on their chests, and your eyes snap back to this woman and her yellow snake-like eyes, and you immediately you don't have a good vibe here. With that said, you're up and your minute starts now. What would you like to do? Chaos
I would like
clock.
to cast to the woman. On the woman, I'd like to cast Charm Person.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, look at you right off the bat.
Nice.
Girl. Yes.
Dangerous choice. Dangerous
I don't know how to do it though, so 1 second.
I'm sure that's a save. Hold on. Oh, I just dropped my
It's a
Yeah,
wisdom save, I
it's
think.
14 wisdom.
14. Got it. Stand by. Let me look at it.
Nice. That's a yes with a lot of s at the end of it.
That's a 16. So,
Boo. Boo, DM.
So
what would you
I
like to do?
can.
You can still draw
Okay.
a weapon or move.
I'm going to. Oh crap! I didn't prepare for this. I'm going to.
You can also, if you
turn-
want, you can hold an action. Or no, that was your action. Never mind.
Yeah,
You
same.
can only
Yeah,
have your bonus action.
I'm gonna just stand here with my weapon on my just ready to go.
Okay,
Just
awesome.
ready.
Okay.
Super ready.
Super ready. Keon.
Yeah, like extra ready.
Chaos clock.
Keon, you're up.
I notice that the small and squishy person over there seems to be within about 20 feet of my greatsword range.
How dare you get this close to a paladin?
Just to show you where you all are, Keon, you're right here. And actually, let me pause the clock because I'm going to tell you each one of your bases. I'm still painting a couple of you, but Keon, your base is gold, so you should always be able to see you.
Okay.
Easily. This is the Minotaur.
And
that is Hortzak.
am I within movement? And can I, were I to hypothetically run right up into the lady's face and smack her with my greatsword,
Yep.
would I be able to make that in a single turn of movement?
Yeah, I think you can make it. Hold on.
Shamil.
Yeah.
Shemala.
What's your
House Incorporated.
movement? Is it 30?
Should be 30 feet. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. You can just make it right to her.
Nice. I'm going to cast my favorite spell, Greatsword Swingiardum. And
Cast fist. I want to see what happens.
yeah, I'm going to bring that fucking thing right down on it.
All right.
Dang.
I cast
Just
beat
been
down.
standing there. All right, go for it.
I know.
We're circumscribed.
Alright, that's the word.
So that's
You're
a 17 to hit on the
Genevieve.
first.
That hits.
Circumcision is not fun, Genevieve. It is
You
no
know
joke.
experience.
That's 13 points of slashing damage on the first,
Got it.
and then the second will be a 11 to hit.
That hits.
Oh!
Go ahead and roll your damage as your
3
clock is running
plus
out.
5, 8.
8. Okay, so 13 and 8.
Yeah, that's 12 slashing
12.
damage for the second. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
8 plus 4 for the.
You all watch as Keon just immediately pivots and runs right past Hortzak, pulling his massive sword and just shing, shing, and this woman's, you see the slices cut through her flesh. And she just looks angry. Okay, Keon, that's your turn.
I love it. A
Fun
front,
decide to do something useful, Keon.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm not gonna say anything.
frontline fighter. I've got a man crush. Thank you.
Okay, now it's Nox's turn. The Minotaur looks straight out. There's one of these creatures right here on the edge, and he just sprints out. You see him. He puts his 2 daggers away and pulls out 2 scimitars from his back, like that, and runs up and is rolling for attack. First one is a 14. Does that hit? That one hits, and I'm gonna roll a second attack. Second one misses. So he just, and then the second one hits this natural armor, and just you can see just ricochets off. And he's gonna stay there. Let me roll the damage. There we go. Where's my D8? Back up D8. 6 and nice. Okay, 11 points of damage on this creature that's right here, right on the edge of the screen, and he's gonna stay right there. Now it's NPC turns, everybody, and now it's Hortzak. And
Hortzak!
he's gonna run over. First, he's gonna rage, and you just see him, and he pulls out his huge battle axe and he runs. Keon, he runs right past you and goes for this creature over here that's next to the woman. And you just see this massive axe slicing right over your head, coming down into this creature. And roll. Oh, that hits. And
Nice.
Nice.
That one misses. Dang, 1 and 1. Okay. First one just boom hits him so hard. You see the shell cracks open, and it's kind of bloody ichor rips out, and you see even that symbol of the dagger is cut in 2. But his axe goes down into the tree stump that's right next to him. There is a little tree stump right here. And it just takes him a second, and he can't get it out, and he misses his second attack. And he finally frees it, and Keon, he's going to shield you right there, and he's going to stay. All right.
Damn. Sax, my boy.
Now, you guys, this is just theater. You just sit back, because now the baddies are going to go.
Oh, great. Okay.
Awesome.
First
I love
up
not doing
is
any work.
this woman, and Keon, you just see she's just snarling at you.
Don't make me roll an in save. Don't make me
Is she
roll an in
hot?
save.
Oh no.
She's pretty hot, actually. I mean, she's in this like purple dress that's kind of draped off of her. She does look like a normal woman, but there's something about the eyes and the face that just have a slightly off, almost snake-like appearance.
The yellow eyes. The yellow eyes. Is like
Yes, exactly.
the
Piercing eyes in the darkness.
Hot, yellow-eyed snake lady.
Is it a snake lady?
And she raised her hand up, Keon. Oh, I forgot to stop my timer. And you see just like, and this liquid just shoots out of it all over you in poison spray.
Oh.
Kind of liquid.
Oh, that's a con? Save?
It is con, and it is. Go ahead.
Does it hit hot snack too?
Tell me what you get. Hot snack. No, it's just coming straight out at him.
That will be a 6, so that will fail.
That definitely fails. Okay.
Oh.
Yikes, dog.
I see a mage slayer in your future.
Ooh. That's I rolled a 12 on the d12 on that. 12 points of acid
dog.
damage as it just eats into you. You hear it all over your armor and eating into
The clean armor.
Oh no!
Drop the armor.
and she is going to
Bitch. What did I ever do to her?
Well, you did attack her
I
without.
think you were the first to attack her, actually.
Didn't say hi
She
or
did some
nothing.
spooky shit. She did some
tried-
spooky shit. I'm not dealing with it.
Keon.
You're gonna do some
As,
Ripley.
as you pull back in pain, as it eats into you, you look and she is gone.
Great.
She bamfed?
She bamfed. And the next one, the creature
Bitch.
over here off Hortzak goes for an attack. And you see it comes in. It's holding his spear, but it's so close to Hortzak, it comes in with its mouth, teeth open wide, and snap down on him. That's a 3. That misses. But he does have 2 attacks. So he comes out with the mouth, misses, and his claw comes up from below and just tries to swipe across Hortzak's throat. That one might hit. That one definitely hits. And let me pull up Hortzak. But he's raging, so this is only gonna be half damage. 3 points to Hortzak, so he's fine. And that creature's gonna stay there. This one over here on Knock goes to attack. First one misses. Second one is a nat 20.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's 20
no.
points of damage on Knock.
Big doink damage. Big doink damage.
The first one, same thing. Comes in with a bite, misses, but looks like it was a feint and had its claws ready. Just comes out and just rips a big chunk of this flesh out of Nock's neck. But it's a huge neck, y'all.
Small
Dang.
percentage, really.
Yeah, I mean,
We need a spear.
he's fine. He's fine. So let me mark
good.
that. And then the last attack. Here we go. Apply changes. Good. All right. Stop. Reset. Last attack. Is this one? Eriset. It's coming straight out at you. As you're all back to back, you see this thing just rushes out of the trees, like a good foot over you, as this creature's mouth opens up in this snarling bite and comes down right at you. With a miss, with a 5. Is it a feint?
That's right.
The claw comes out. Also a miss. You just dodge. It's like, and having just seen what happened to Knock, you and your elven kind of dexterity just managed to just Legolas it right out of that, and you are fine. And it's gonna stay right there. And that's all the baddies. All right, Faruka, you're up, and Seville, you're on deck.
All right. Since I have my machete out, I'm going to turn quickly to assist Eriset, and I'm going to take a swipe at it.
Nice. You turn. You're right here. Go. Roll attack.
Did you say machete?
I have a machete. 16.
Oh, nice.
That's a jungle wizard for you.
Yep.
That's it.
Wait, hold on. 16 plus 6, that is 22.
That super hits.
Woo. He's a bushmaster.
I like that.
And I'm going to move just to be on the other side of it, so it's like a full flank. And that's my turn.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, I gotta roll damage. Hold on, I should roll damage. That may be important. Ooh, yeah, that's a 9. So full damage for what I can hit with.
Wow, nicely done. Okay. All right, Faruka, that is your turn. Seville, you are up.
All right, I'm dropping a mine hammer on the one that is with Nock. As I turn around in mid-sprint, I drop a mine hammer near Nock, and I come around to where Ariset and Faruka are engaged in the other one, and I'm coming in with a rapier hit. So first DC 14.
Yeah, that's a fail. So you just watch as this one, and it just falls back, and it's on the ground, just twitching down there right at Nock's feet.
All right, You're welcome, big guy. And then I go right after the one right there, and I'm making a rapier and attack, and that is 18 plus 8, so big time 26. And that's 1d8 plus 5, so that's 9 to start.
Okay.
And booming blade, that's another 2, so that's 11. Sneak attack damage. That's an 11, so 22 points.
Oh my god.
And
this one.
So that's 22 points off of that, but off of the mind hammer that dropped that other one, 3 points of force damage.
All right, so you're out of time, but really well done. Faruka, I'm sorry, what was your total damage that you did with yours? You said it was
9 damage.
9, that's what I thought. Okay, perfect. Well, this one...
So my total's 22, and then 3 on the other guy.
So you see that 3 on the one down. Got it. So he said, got it. And so Seville, you come in and you see just really quickly, having seen these creatures before, you just had an innate sense of where to go on it. And this thing is hanging on by a thread. This thing is about to drop. All right, and that is your turn. Ariset, you are up.
Nice.
Finish it off.
Okay, my first arrow, I put right into that other.
Your arrow, you're literally standing right next to it. So you, I know you may not be able to see, but you were.
Yeah, well, I mean,
you could do it, but you'd be shooting at disadvantage instead of just using your rapier.
Please don't shoot me. I'm right on the other side.
All right. I'll take. Fine. I'll take my rapier then, and I'll just stab it really quickly, and I'll and I twist it as I stab it.
All right, you have advantage on this roll because Faruka is flanked with you.
I got you.
All right, so the first is an 11. Let's see if I do better. And the second is a 15, and then plus my modifier. So basically, with my dagger, that's a 22.
Definitely hits.
Okay, so 22. So let's damage this mofo and see what we do to it. That would be a 6 of damage. Does it kill it?
It certainly does. Tell us how you do it. I'm going to pause your time because I want to hear how you kill this thing, and then you'll have 10 seconds to finish your turn. Go.
Okay, I don't waste time at all, actually. I just pull it right out, and I run up the tree, actually, very quickly so I get even higher advantage, so I can hopefully get some of these other guys. And then I use my bow, and I take another shot at the one that's near Hortzak. To see if I can help him
I see.
out.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, so I'm hiding in the tree. I have the higher ground, and I'm going for a headshot to help out Hortzak.
Okay, climbing the tree is I'm going to consider that an action. So
Yeah.
So you couldn't do that this turn.
Action? It's not movement.
It's movement, but because you're literally climbing, it's like you'd have to put your weapons away and climb. It's
All right,
so-
well, F that. Then I don't do that.
Okay.
If you're not going to let me do it, I hide behind the tree instead. And I do the very same thing.
Cover.
So I run and I hide behind the tree, and I just...
Okay.
And I shot at the one that's near Hortzak.
Oh, near Hortzak. Okay. So I'm gonna say
Yeah, like I've got range on this, so
you probably go over here. I'll put you over there so you can
you
still
can't
see
see
this.
me?
This one is down. Yeah, I'm gonna say you can't be seen. I don't know if you.
And
if
I've got a clear line of sight in between those trees, right for the head.
You
and
sure
I'm
do.
going for
All
it.
right, roll your attack, and I'm starting your timer again.
Okay.
Well done. I love the strategy.
Ow.
And
done,
that
Sauce.
would be, but it's an advantage.
No, this is not.
I'm hiding.
It's not an advantage.
See me. All right, fine. Then it doesn't matter anyway because I rolled a 20. It doesn't matter. It's a
What'd
20.
you get?
A dirty 20.
Oh, oh, it doesn't matter that way. Okay. All right. Your time is up, but go ahead and tell me what your damage was.
My damage was, I'll tell you right now. Ooh. My damage was an 8 plus 4 is a 12.
Nice.
12. Really nicely
That
done.
was some fast math.
Zing zing.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a 12 of damage.
So as Horsack's standing there with his axe ready, all of a sudden this arrow just sticks right in. You see it just break through its natural armor, just penetrating into this creature. It's like,
Right where I wanted.
okay, awesome. Great job, Erset. Rika, well, back to you.
How close am I to everybody? I can't tell which one I am.
You are the sadly unpainted mini right here. Only your skin has been painted.
Oh, I see. I'm by the fire still.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
like
by the
hanging by
fire.
the fire.
Right by
All right,
the
cool, cool. Hi, me. Hi, me. Okay, so I'm going to
like the
help out
fire's
my
on fire.
friendsicles, and I'm gonna cast me some. Let's do some. I'm so sorry. I'm so good at thinking of things.
It's okay. You only have a minute. Do what you want.
Burning hands. Burning hands. Is it my close enough to hit him
And
with
which
my
one are you?
hands?
Which one are you going for?
The one I'm sort of facing.
Okay.
Is that am I close enough?
Are you gonna move it all, or are you gonna do it from there?
Don't burn
I'll
her
do it from
sack.
here. Maybe I'll do the other one. I'll do the other one because it's close.
No, wait. Don't burn us.
Oh my god! I'm so stressed!
This
Oh my God!
one is
run out of
one is
time?
dead. You have 30 seconds. One is down. The one over by Hortsack is kind of from your angle is kind of blocked by Hortsack, but you have movements. You could move. You could,
Okay, I'll move into it. I move into it. I move into it.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say you
Don't
cut.
tell us.
You cut over here because that's your clear line of sight. Now,
Okay, dexterity 14.
all right. Let me see what this. Oh no, that's a 3. So no.
Oh, no. Kill it. Kill it.
3d6! 3d6!
So Rika spots what's happening, sprints through the trees, and as she comes around the trunk, her hand comes up and just Inferno. What was the total?
12.
12. Nice. All right.
So stressed.
Did that just get Hortsack?
No, she moved. She
Wow.
moved. So
Oh,
that
it's got all of us.
she's got a clear line of sight on it.
And Kiana.
All right. Good job, Rika. And now Keon, you're up.
I'll say aloud, find the caster, and I will move back into the center of the space and hold action to smack any squishy caster that might reappear in my general vicinity.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Just more
Yeah.
more centrally.
Giving me shivers all
Okay,
over my body.
And can I see if I can actually see, hear, perceive, perhaps?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll
Caster.
perception. I say because you have
Is that
a
disadvantage?
it would, but you have such a large fire going in this area, and this whole island is 60 feet across. I'm gonna say it's fine. Just roll straight. You wouldn't be able to see anything beyond the island, but
That's a 5.
yeah, no. Still,
I got tunnel vision, guys.
yeah, you've got
I
target
imagine.
fixation. All right. Knock is up. Knock now with this creature seemingly on its own just drops to the ground and it's just looking at it. Both scimitars coming down.
Oh,
Coup de grace.
And that's a +7 on his roll. First roll is an 18. That hits. Oh, and he's got advantage. Hold on. Nope.
advantage?
And second roll. The second roll doesn't barely hits, even at advantage. Woo, rolled some crap. He got a little excited. One just kind of nicked, but both of the blades go down into this creature. And I'm thinking, well, hold on. They may survive.
I want to see him claw someone.
I rolled terrible damage, so this thing is still alive. So both of those blades go down in, but you can see like one just kind of glances a little bit off of the scale and just moves a little bit, slices it open, but it's not as bad. And he's gonna stay right there. Hortsack, is up, and he's just gonna now looks at this thing, just woof, swings his big axe. In fact, I'm gonna say he jumps up into the air so he can bring it down with all of his gator weight just on this thing and fuck it up. Dang it, I was really hoping for a natural 20 there. But I rolled a 5.
Almost.
You're good there.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Come on. And his second, so his first one, he just like that time that he jumps up, the thing moves out of the way and he misses, but quickly spins the blade around and brings it up. And I think that does. I gotta switch my characters before. I'm losing my own time.
It's too many. There's so many.
Too many. Oh yeah, it definitely hits. Okay, so the second one hits, and we roll. D12. Okay. Good. All right, so it's 11 points, and actually that's it. So as Hortzak misses that first one, but he so quickly spins the blade in his hand, and as he brings it up, you see the giant axe just cleaves the head in two as it passes up. The thing just kind of and falls back right into the water.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Wait. Will that bring predators? Oh.
No crocodile tears there.
It's
That is nasty.
let's say
Seriously
that-
nasty.
It's battle. That's what happens. Okay.
Battle, this happens.
You see, actually, you hear a noise in the trees, and
Back. She's back. I knew she'd be back.
Then great sword ray.
Yes.
no, she's not. Keon, I need you to do another con save for me. As you hear this noise to your right, and you just look up in time to see her hand coming up, and her eyes gleaming in the darkness, and coming at you.
I don't look up at all because I roll a natural 1 on that con save.
Oh,
no.
Oh, God.
Oh,
No.
God. Okay. All right.
I think I need some new dice.
Yeah, those are definitely
that'll help.
oh.
I need some metal dice. I feel like I need crystal or metal, something
Keon.
heavy.
You need holy
She
water
got
to use
she
new
got the
dice.
drop on you. You were
Holy
looking in the
water.
completely different direction. It hits you full in the side, 11 points of acid damage. As some of it hits your face, you feel it burning into your flesh.
Oh, God.
And
Gosh, this is gonna
what
be
you
like the
want.
Marine. Oh yeah,
and
that armor. Holy shit.
she
was fucked.
She moves actually that's her. Yeah, that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna stay right there. She's moved up to you. She's gonna stay right there. And that's it. All the other baddies are. Oh no, this one's up. This one jumps up to its feet and takes a big bite at Knock.
Oh, come on.
That one hits, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll its other attack as well. That one hits. Both of those are big. Okay. I mean,
Why does everyone want to kill us?
We're just so popular that way.
so it's 7 and
You're right. Why do they want to kill us? This is such a mean.
16 points of damage to Knock as this thing jumps up. As it jumps, it bites in his torso, and it's like, "Ugh," and starts to grab him. The claws come right into the side. Knock, "Ugh," and just looks pissed and a little bit of hurt. All right, that is his turn. That's okay. We are at Faruka.
Okay, I see Knock that took a big hit. I'm going to mind sliver the one that's attacking him, and it needs to make a 15 intelligence save.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. We can't be done.
Oh, how smart
know,
these bugs.
It actually has. Wait, that was the wrong one.
I mean, if it's
Yeah, it's not
if
smart.
Thank God.
No, that's a
Thank you,
5.
Keon.
It's a 6 minus 1. That's a
Perfect.
5.
Perfect. I'm going to make 2d6 rolls.
Okay.
That's a 1. Hold on. And that's a 5. So fully it's a 6. And
About average.
Yeah. And it takes a -1 to its next whatever save.
Okay.
So it takes 6 damage, and then I'm going to drop my machete, and I'm going to pull my longbow, and I'll get ready to shoot the one across in a minute. But I'm going to hold my position, and I'm done.
Okay. You can even see from there that this thing is looking a little rough. All right. And Seville, we're up.
All right, I lock into this this woman facing Keon, and I quickly just go in and I find the right mechanics to her nervous system, and I draw into myself the power to just crush her, and I just unleash synaptic shock.
Nice.
Ooh, okay.
Whoa.
What's the save?
That's cool.
That's
DC
beast.
14 con.
Ooh.
And I'm
Ooh,
charging
come
at
on.
the same time. I'm charging the same time at her.
Nat 20.
Motherfucker.
So, and she has a 0 to her con, so I'm like, oh, this is gonna be bad. So you you feel like you get in there, but there's some unfamiliarity with the brain, as it just doesn't seem to land. And you sprint up to her. What do you do?
Right there with Duramagal, my rapier, and that's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
All right. That's an 8 plus 5 is 13. And I'm moving my whole full movement to get around to flank. So I can do
So you can make that no problem.
my sneak attack. So that's 13 plus 7. So that's 20.
Yeah, that's your turn. So give me all your damage.
All right. 20, and then with it is booming blade, part of the rapier attack.
Oh,
And that's an 8. So 28 damage. And I'm right behind.
Fuck.
Man, I wish that synaptic shock I would have. Oh,
Seville, tell me how you end this creature.
all right. So right after I just lock into her after the synaptic shock doesn't hit, but it might have rattled her, and I just use Keon as sort of a shield as I run up, and I move right to the side of him. She catches sight of me, and I just go onto one knee and lunge and go right into her gut with my rapier, draw it out, and just watch her crumple right before me.
As she does, you see she just looks at you with this hatred, and she opens her mouth and this snake tongue comes out. And she's just like, the tongue doesn't even make it all the way back in the mouth. As she starts to fall prone, she's like, others will be coming. And she expires.
Oh God.
Still one up. Work's not done.
Erisette, you are up, and you see that there is only one creature still standing over by Nock. What would you like to do?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, at first, without even moving, I stay hidden and I just take 2 shots at it with my arrow.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm working the stealth thing here.
I'm saying you could do it. You can slice right through here, but I'm gonna just let you know before you do so that you have some of your friends in the way. So if you roll badly,
Well, shit.
or you can move. But no, I think you already said you're doing it. So tell me what you get.
Well, fuck. So my first arrow is a 3 plus a 9 is a 12. It's
Okay.
not very good.
Actually, no, that misses, but it's very close. So, Faruka, as you're standing there over the body of this one that you dropped, and you're kind of looking at the other one, you know, full on opening Lord of the Rings, this arrow goes by, a bit of your hair kind of rustles as you see it, shoo, it just misses this creature.
The hell? What are you doing?
Sorry.
Over here.
What are you doing? Your time's going. I started you late. You had extra time because I forgot.
I center myself.
Okay.
And I do the other one.
All right.
And I look directly at you as you do.
I'm like, fuck! And I take another shot. And this time it's a 17.
That hits. Nice.
Okay. All right. So,
I duck.
yeah.
Faruka moves just enough to
Took me
create that.
seriously on that. Yeah, he's
That
like,
space.
He's not kidding. All right. So that's 9 damage. 9 damage. It's a good shot.
9 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Erisette, how do you want to do it?
Well, I just shoot it, and I'm like, that works. I run to Farouk and I say, I'm so sorry, Farouk. I really honestly, I mean, you're very conscientious. I don't normally shoot over people. It's just that I haven't gotten the hang of having you around me yet. But next time I'll be tracking you. I promise. Really.
I'm bright red in the middle of the night next to a fire. How do you miss this? Really, how do you miss this?
Well, there were a lot of red things around. I mean, I don't know. You know, it could be you. It could be.
You tried to shoot me.
I think she would have shot you.
All right, I'm sorry. Just listen. Just slap me in the face so I remember this moment. And
No, I'm okay. I'm just
good.
laughing.
I need to remember. I need to remember to watch out for my friends. I'm sorry. Really.
All right.
Oh.
All right, I'm going right over to Keon and helping him get out of that armor before the acid starts to seep into his skin any further.
I'm gonna go to Nock. He took a nasty hit.
Okay.
Okay.
Why don't you come help me? Help him.
Okay. But I promise I'll be more thoughtful. I'm so sorry. And
Okay.
all right.
As soon as I
have you follow.
as soon as I'm able to get the parts of my armor off that are mostly sprayed by the acid, without taking so much as a thought to bandage myself, I'm going to go over and inspect the corpse of the scary creature, wizard lady thing.
Yeah.
Necromancer, perhaps.
Wizard lizard.
And yeah,
Roll investigation.
that will be a 21.
21. So you get down and you start feeling loosely to find out what this creature has, and she has several weapons on her. She does have this staff that was attached to her back. Looks more like just a spear. She's got a blade on her side, and she's got a little pouch also on her side. Opening it up, you see it's got different herbs, other type of just kind of some type of plant life in there. You find another sack with gold in it. The gold is interesting. These aren't your normal gold coins that you find in the kingdom. They're almost like nuggets. They're rough hammered into a coinish shape, but they're not perfectly minted. Still roughly the size of a regular gold coin, and there are 62 gold coins in there.
62 gold coins.
Patting her down more, you find she's got a necklace that comes down, and it's this black chain. And as you pull the chain out from her dress, you see this black diamond that is on the end of it, faceted to the chain. And finally, you find a parchment tucked in to one of her other pouches. Nothing in there except this rolled up piece of parchment.
I'll take the necklace off and call to Faruka. Faruka,
Oi.
come look at this.
All right. What do we have here?
And I'll pass him the black diamond. And while he's having a look at that, I'll open up the parchment.
Okay, let me say you all kind of come together here, and then I'll take you off of the terrain. But I mean, come on.
Oh, that's nice. That's very
That was an awesome board, Judd.
Yes.
Oh, thank you guys. You open up the parchment, and if you can see your screen, this is what you see. Your breath catches in your throat for a moment as you see a language you don't know, but you see a very crude image of Seville and Erisette. And the one thing that does catch your eye is that there's a red dagger on this parchment. You see that the end of the handle culminates in a skull.
That's just badass.
What language is it? Is it a
That
language
looks so
I know?
cool.
Yeah, is it a language I know, Judd?
What languages do you know?
Hold on, I think Keon is just reading it himself, right?
Yeah,
That's your
yeah.
Yeah, can we see it yet?
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. Keon, what are you doing with it?
Oh.
I take it I can't read it.
I don't think you can.
I speak common. Okay.
You speak common. Oh,
Dot, dot, dot. I forgot. Yeah, no, you can read it.
I'm next to him. What do you got there, Keon?
Well, I
What is
can
it?
only and I'll just pass it.
What does it say? You know I can read it.
Oh, I thought you were asking him. Yeah. So you can. You take a look at it, and there's symbols that you've never seen before, but it takes a second, and it kind of, and you're like, oh, I can read this. And it essentially says, seek out, find and kill, and bring to the falls these two creatures.
Well, my friends, Saucy, Seville, it looks like you have a bounty on your head. And they want you to go to the falls to collect it, so I think we know exactly where we need to go here. It's, do I know what the symbol's from? The red dagger and the skull?
You do not. But as you're saying that and you've pulled this scroll out, you see Nock makes his way over. And he says, well, I've seen one of those before. And he pulls out from his pack and he opens up the same scroll.
Oh, I guess it's going around. Seems you're a little popular around town, I see.
Wait a minute. You mean
Wait,
you've been...
where'd you have that? You've had that the whole time with you?
Indeed. Alternic gave it to me before I left. He said to watch you, evaluate, and report back. If you seem to be true to your story, to give you this and warn you.
All right, that's fair. What
Consider
language
yourself
is this
warned.
in? Do I notice it? Do I read it? What language is this? Haruka, what language is this?
Can I identify from what I've seen? I know I can read it, but can I identify it?
Do a history check for me.
Hold on. Hey, okay, that makes a 11.
My favorite number.
Yes.
You don't. I mean, you're looking at these characters and you can read it, but you haven't seen these characters before. This is not a language you're familiar with.
Look, I can read it. I just can't tell you where it's from.
Let me take a look at it.
I pass it to
Can
Rika,
I
and
read it?
and while she's doing that, I'm gonna do a quick detect magic ritual to start scanning what's in the area, especially from the caster lady.
Okay. All right. So you settle down to do that. Ritually, Rika, I'm pulling up your.
Common, Druidic, Infernal, Primordial, and Sylvan.
No, you don't recognize it. I'm going to actually just cut to the chase, and as you guys pass it around, none of you are familiar with this.
Okay.
I would say, actually, anybody who wants can roll a history check, except for Erisette.
Can I? Well, I'm doing my ritual. I'm
No,
sorry.
you've already done yours anyway.
Yeah.
7.
Nope.
That's a 13.
Heather. We're getting there.
Nope. No. Yeah.
No.
So, nope. Doesn't even look familiar to all of you.
All right.
Okay.
Erisette, you know those bugs were targeting us. They didn't attack the others.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't see any of the others get attacked. Those massive, what were they, buzzers or something?
As
Yeah,
I continue my ritual.
they attacked us. They didn't attack anyone else. So this makes sense that we are now hunted.
How would they know?
I don't know how they know. I thought we'd been pretty careful. Maybe they saw us in Asley.
But why
But the
just
m-
us? How would they know that the others have gone?
Well, they've obviously gotten a hold of all of us, but it's just the two of us that's left, so.
Before I move on further, should we try to disguise you with my disguise kit that I have on hand?
I have a disguise kit.
Oh, Rika.
do.
Nice.
do.
I've got one of those, though. But I appreciate it.
Well, he does.
Would you like to use it on yourself then?
I think it's about time.
As I continue my rituals, like, you said you had friends, right? Who you were traveling with? Didn't know about where you're going.
We did.
Don't even know where they've gone.
Yeah. They were dismissed by at least the avatar or some kind of presence of the goddess Velka.
I mean, for all we know, it could have even been them.
No, I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. But look, I just have to say to all of you, I hope you know what you're doing by being with us, because if we go further, they're going to mark you as well. And they're not going to start hunting you until this whole thing's over. I hope you're with us, because that was a lot of fun.
Well, yes.
And we put those guys down quick. So I'd love to continue with you. But you just have to know this is just going to get worse.
I can take care of myself.
I mean,
I didn't say could you take care of you. If we travel together, we've got to take care of each other.
well, let's at least get to the falls. It's a lot to think about, and it's still late into the night. With that, have I finished my ritual?
I mean, no, you guys are still talking. I'd say you're almost done. But I will say, as you're having this conversation, you watch as Nock walks over to his bedroll that he had tucked under those bushes, and he starts rolling it up.
Hey, Nock, do you know where this place is, the falls?
I do. Faruka does as well.
How close is it?
Another day.
Obviously, it's going to be swarming with people who are looking for and waiting for us. We do need to disguise. How can you disguise people?
I mean, I can
Wait a
disguise
minute.
myself.
I thought it was only a day to the falls before. Why is it another day?
It's a day to the crystal pools, then it's a day from that to the falls.
What are the falls? What's there? Is there a site there? Is there any relics? Is there ruins?
Well, Autenic told you about it.
It's the whole crystal, like the little falls and the little temple at the it's an island that was near the end of the falls at the bottom of it.
It's and Faruka, you know this being from the region. It just generally is an area people avoid who know this area because it's extremely dangerous. It's where a lot of the swamp water
ends up,
kind of comes together, and there are multiple cascading waterfalls down, like 3 different levels spooky. Down.
Swift water.
And down at the bottom of this swirling area of all this treacherous waterfall is this structure. That was what Audenic was telling you about before. That seems to be where the necromancers are coming from.
While all this is happening, I'm gonna be piling up the bodies.
Bring them by the fire.
Yeah.
Good idea.
We'll examine them.
Nock comes over and throws you the bag of the necro weed that he had given before. My orders are to head back.
You're hurt. Do you want to rest first?
No. I'll be fine.
All right.
How do you use this stuff?
Take about a handful your size. Chew it up. It'll hurt for a moment as you swallow.
Doesn't taste good either.
No, it doesn't taste good, not even to me. I don't feel good leaving you all. But I told Autenic I would take you this far and come back.
We appreciate it.
The robed ones came the day before you arrived at Yaxis, handed us that scroll. We made no deal with them. Alternic could have turned you in. He did not. This fight seems to be above us. We'll be there, doing what we can if you make it back to Yaxis. Take care.
Thank you,
Otzak.
Mark.
Baruka. And he just turns and at that moment you finish your ritual and several things light up around you. As Nock turns, you can see the 2 daggers that he has sheathed on his chest and the scimitars that are sticking out of his back. They're all glowing. And he has a couple things in his pouches that also giving off a magical essence. There are several magical items on Seville and Erisette. And Hortzak's giant battle axe is definitely glowing. And
Wait, all the magical stuff is glowing?
Oh,
Yeah,
I can see it's glowing.
only he can
I
see
just-
it. Yeah, he cast this ritually to see what is around.
What about specifically the bodies that we've downed?
There's nothing magical on the bug creatures, and doesn't seem to be anything magically left on the woman.
All right, and just for the diamond pendant, does it at
That's-
least look valuable?
No, I'm sorry. The diamond does glow.
Oh, something's about here. Let me do this in the morning. I'm tired. I didn't finish scrolling into the spell that Altnick gave us, and we're gonna have a very long ride tomorrow. And did Nock take the boat?
No, you watched as he made his way off, and you heard the water kind of part, and he just kind of slipped into the darkness.
All right. I think we still need to rest. I'll take a look at this in the morning. It is magical. And did she say anything before she fell?
That others were coming. I heard her say that. Great.
This may be a beacon, but I'm still getting tired. Here, let me finish identifying this. Give me 10 minutes. I'll put up a shell for us to rest in, but this is a lot to do and I'm getting a little exhausted. So let me get to this and then find what you can, scavenge out of the body, see if you need an extra dagger, whatever they used, see if they have any rations. This might be a long trip. And then I start identifying ritual on the necklace.
Oh, you're gonna do it now?
Yes, unless how late is it? Is it really, really late?
It's really late. I mean, if you guys remember, you're 4 hours into your watch, if I remember correctly.
Then
Yeah.
I'm gonna focus on putting up the tiny hut again.
Okay.
And then I need a break. My mind just can't do anything else right now. I'm exhausted.
Angarica,
Yes.
and I just gesture to the pile of bodies which I've created.
Your sculpture.
You want to
Right.
do the honors?
And I cast Produce Flame and all over the bodies and poof, 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 poof. And I stand there watching it.
You see as the flame engulfs all of these creatures, eating away the dress from the woman and the shell of these creatures bubbling, and the liquid starting to smoke and burn and crackle as the flame
And
consumes them.
In the light of the flame with the acid burns across my face and arms, I'll just whisper a silent prayer. And then begin bandaging myself.
I kneel down next to him and I cast Cure Wounds to help him with his acid damage.
If you want.
Wait, don't you
I mean,
don't you need it?
I mean, he looks hurt.
Yeah.
I'll actually say, I should be all good for now. Save it.
All right.
And I'll spend some hit dice if that's all right, DM.
Yeah, well, let's see. If you're gonna kind of go into a short rest, or are you gonna attempt a long rest? What are you guys doing from this point on?
Why don't you all get some sleep? Me and Arasette, we're just fine. We'll keep a watch over everyone.
All right. I got
Would love to finish my nap.
Take your nap then.
Same here.
We got you.
Got the tiny hut up. Keep it warm, and anyone who can pile in, and you're gonna be safe and warm and whatever you need.
Hortzak
I immediately do so.
stays by the fire like he was before, just kind of lies down on the ground, his axe next to him. I'm gonna get a couple moments myself, rest up. All right. Okay, Arasette and Seville, I think you probably already marked your long rest at the end of last episode, because you had just completed when this had all started.
Yeah.
So don't hit it again. And
I'm gonna. There's another what? How long are we resting for? How long did they need?
well, you're halfway through of the
All right,
8 hours.
I'm gonna do another 4 hours of reverie then,
Just for fun.
just
Yeah,
for fun,
there you
because
go.
I want to. Yeah, I want synaptic shock back, so I'm going into reverie again.
Okay.
Well, the 8 hours has to be back to back to count as a long rest, doesn't it?
Did the what?
Like, for
This. I mean,
how does that work?
So it's a good question, actually. I'm gonna say this is in my hands because this was you were interrupted sleep. You jumped up. You had this battle. It was pretty quick. It wasn't a protracted battle. I'm gonna say it's like your heart's racing. You probably need an extra hour, maybe, to make up for it. But you'll be able to continue your long rest if the night goes well.
Hit snooze a couple times to get over the horrific acid burns.
Yeah. So
I was gonna help you with those.
Arasette, are you staying up?
No, I'll do a reverie with him too.
Okay. So
I'm just really quiet. I'm like really quiet. I say nothing. I'm markedly quiet for me. Just really quiet.
No one's once ever said that about me.
Okay, so nobody's on watch. Everybody's asleep.
We're on reverie. I mean, what kind of
Yeah, I mean,
We're mildly aware,
yeah, you guys can kind of snap too.
and we're in the tiny hut, so I think we're all right.
First hour passes, no problem.
One down.
Second hour, Arasette and Seville, roll a perception check at disadvantage for me as you're in reverie.
Well, I think that would be normal then for me because I'm in my favorite terrain, so I'm naturally at
Are
advantage. all the
you?
time.
That's
So
real.
wouldn't you have
Okay.
Because isn't it like a +1 and a -1 is a 0? So
That's exactly right.
that's math, everybody.
Love the math. Love the math.
Math
I'm
pays
50.
off, everyone.
I'm 15 disadvantage.
I'm a perception. Did you say?
Yep.
I'm a 19, baby.
19.
Go get it, girl.
Ooh, there we
Still,
go, there we
nothing
go.
disturbs your reverie, but Arasette, some kind of movement catches your eye, and you kind of snap out of your meditation for a moment, and you just see what looks like a large fish, kind of just in the water, and just and little spurt comes up, and it's gone.
So far.
Okay.
All right.
Jungle things.
All right. I'm gonna go back to my reverie.
Go back to your reverie. Next hour passes, no problem.
3.
Next hour,
Ooh, 2
ancient
hours.
black dragon drops down from the sky. No, it's that one's clear too.
Rude.
And he's friends with us.
Oh, nice.
Counting down, Eris.
How rude.
Ooh. Next hour is fine.
So far, we've got our long rest, right?
1 hour left. 1 hour left.
Yeah. You guys are back up.
All right.
Anything you want to do before I do this last roll?
Yeah, I'm going to
Continue to
contact Larar just because we got cut off last time, so I want to contact her and tell her what's happening.
You pull back your sleeve, Sybil, as you're coming out of reverie, and touch your tattoo, and you see, and the light kind of starts illuminating. In the early morning now, you see the sun is just starting, the light is just starting to brighten. So the glow of this tattoo kind of illuminates the general area. And it's... No answer.
Larar. And I feel nothing, no connection.
And after a moment, and it disappears.
I'll just, flex my hand and kind of give Erised a quick look, and I'll look back down.
Okay.
What is it? What's the matter?
Before this last little foray, I contacted Larar. She was panicked. She had said there had been an attack on the kingdom. I'm doing this in Eriset's mind.
Oh, okay.
Kian's ears like...
I know.
What is this? Hello, my name.
And I can't contact her anymore. You know how she made that deal with the necromancers, thinking she was going to double cross them. It looks like it soured. They attacked the king and queen. She said they were safe, but I can't contact her now. We seem to be on our own. Even my facilities, the cutter shops where I get my supplies, my contacts, they're all infiltrated now. So it's you and me, and hopefully, the three of them. So let's let them finish up their rest and figure out what we're going to do here.
And I just touched my necklace, and I spend the next hour not really in reverie, but praying. I just keep praying to Sahanin, and I just keep putting this white light feeling into the world around me, and just imagining it expanding more and more and more and more around all of us and enveloping all of us, and just imagining it taking this entire realm of darkness like a nuclear shockwave almost of white. And just, I try to picture it making us somehow mightier than the five of us that we are, because I'm feeling completely alone except for these five.
All right. Last hour, as Eriset reaches out. You all hear
Jesus.
Fuck's sake.
a noise
Scared the shit out of me.
at a distance, but it is the kind of noise that instantly terrifies you. A roar that seems to just echo through the swamps. You feel it reverberate your clothes. Birds take off from the surrounding trees, and everybody kind of snaps up for a moment. And for those that were sleeping, it's like, did you hear that? And it's silent again. And you return to your sleep, and the rest of the hour passes without incident, and everybody gets a long rest.
Everybody? I got 4 hours. Does that count? Or?
Oh wait, you don't. Yeah, you don't. Sorry, I forgot you were up before.
Is it enough for me to just not be exhausted, or how much longer would I need to be?
No, you need a long
okay?
rest not to be exhausted. So you do have a point of exhaustion, unless you can convince them to sit for another 4 hours. Or because this was actually your first sleep, I'm gonna say like you could pull off a long rest with another 3 hours, but you would have to convince them to sit here while you slept.
I took a little bit of sleep in there. I'll take the exhaustion. I'll just take the exhaustion.
Okay.
I ain't gonna worry about it.
Yeah, you see Faruka groggily gets up as the rest of you are waking and rolling up your bedrolls and getting ready to move on.
Someone cook some breakfast, please.
And as he says that, I go and start to forage to see what I can find in terms of berries.
Sure.
Edible berries.
I'm going with her.
Okay. All right.
Buddy system.
Why don't you both roll a nature check, and
I should probably forage too.
you guys you can either each roll one, or one person can roll at advantage, unless nature is, what is nature? Intelligence.
Yeah, so I'm at 25 on that.
You're at advantage anyway, so yeah. So
I got a 15,
okay.
but I was looking for herbs.
Oh, are you looking for
Spices?
something specific? I have to pull up my thing.
Should we say just casting a cursory eye for
Yeah, you look around.
certain ingredients?
You look around this area. You don't see any here for what you're looking for. Staying close to Ariset, you see that she finds this bush that you first have to kind of push past this like thorny exterior. It's almost like it's got a thorny shell, but you spot inside these beautiful like currant colored berries, and you even have to pull out your dagger and just like cut through some of this thorn vine and pull it open. It's almost like a giant egg in a way, and inside is this beautiful green plant that kind of comes up like a bulb, and it's got these berries hanging off around the middle.
Okay, so I take them, and the first one I do, I rub it on the inside of my wrist, and just gently rub it on my lip, and see if anything tingles.
No poison effect that
And
you
then
can
I
detect.
very gently lick it, and I see if it tastes delicious.
It does actually. It tastes very light. It has almost a citrusy taste, which is not what you were braced for, thinking it's going to be very berry, but it has like a slight citrus, and then the citrus kind of washes away, and it leaves you with this really nice, delicate sweetness.
I'm almost picturing like a pomegranate flavor, and
It's
I'm
similar.
like really excited. So I take all of it. In fact, I take my dagger and I just cut the whole stalk off. And I see if there's any more. Is that all I find? Because I'm really advantaged when it comes to this.
You are, but this is a small island, and you are in the middle of a swamp. You do find all kinds of, like,
I'm a natural explorer, so I do find twice as much food while foraging. So can we just say that I find another stalk?
Hey.
Well, there's more to this bush than one stalk. So the actual plant itself, the outer exterior, is probably like a good 3 feet in diameter of this thorny egg, and inside are 3 stalks actually.
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm gonna say that you you get 27 of these berries, and they're good
Nice.
size too. They're like almost blackberry size.
Well, 27. All right. And I say, well, good morning, everybody. Try some of this for size. And I just kind of toss them to everybody. And I start nomming on them myself. I'm like,
Meanwhile, could I have been out on my own catching frogs?
Sure.
Yeah, like I feel like I just want to like show her up and bring back like a bajillion frogs and already be full.
All right, let's just for the interest of your success, we'll just roll a nature check, and we'll use that for your total frog excursion.
Oh well, I didn't do so well.
What you got?
I got 5.
you have advantage.
1 plus 4.
All right.
1 plus 4.
You not have advantage or anything?
Oh, I said there's a natural one.
Yeah,
But it's okay. It's a skill check, though. It's a skill check, not an automatic failure. I'm gonna say you find 3 frogs.
Are they big? Like big bullfrogs?
No. They're like,
All right.
they're like, they're bigger than like a normal frog. They're kind of like, maybe 4 to 6 inches. They're not giant.
Okay. All right. So I catch my frogs and I roast them, and I've eaten 2 on my own, and I give the last frog for everyone else to distribute amongst themselves.
Okay.
Did you talk to them before you ate them?
I'm too full for berries.
I'll take berries and frogs. Anyone want a frog? You want a leg?
No, thank you very
Keon?
much.
I've got some rations, and I'll take some berries. Thank you, though.
All right. Thank you.
Faruka, did you finish that transcribing that spell into your book?
Hold on. Let me do a few things. I'm going to do a quick arcane recovery to get a 3rd level spell back.
Okay.
And then I'll start the ritual for identify on the black diamond.
Okay.
While that's all happening.
Yeah, go ahead.
I better inspect my acid sprayed armor in the light of day. How bad's the damage? Is it?
So, this is acid on steel.
You're holy.
It is pockmarked, basically. You can see where the acid has eaten essentially dimples in where a big glob had hit, has eaten a small hole in the armor at one point.
Every one of those is a lash. Damn it.
Can I use mending to fix it?
Oh.
Hey!
You sure can.
You're welcome. It's fine.
So, Faruka, is that a yes or a no?
I'm working on it.
I got you.
It's an art. It's an art. Give me a moment to finish this up.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm gonna crush up more of my personal supply of the root. Let's say like another 100 golds worth.
Okay.
And I'm gonna create more of the wax and paste. And I'm going to, now that we've got a moment, I'm gonna lay out my armor and start coating it in the
cool.
in the sort of the wax.
Okay, I like it. All right. While he's doing that, and Fruka is identifying this object, anything else, or are we just going to jump to that?
Well, I just want to sit next to Keon for a moment and say, looks like you can fix that, all right? And listen, right. If you are who you say you are, then this might affect you. The kingdom was attacked. The king and the queen were attacked. Necromancers. They survived. But the edge guard is compromised. I lost contact with my superior. This is more widespread than both of us would have liked. I don't know about your order, but it seems Carthan is compromised.
And I'll just hold his gaze. I see. We need to keep moving forward.
Oh, absolutely. And when everybody's ready, I'll lay out what we have, what we've gathered, and what we're doing as soon as, and I'm sure you are committing, as soon as we get a hard commitment from everyone else that we're going to go at this together. I'll lay down what we have and what we may be encountering when we hit one of these sites. But tend to your armor. Do what you have to do. I'll be over here. And I'll just go over and sit by Ariset.
Actually, as he does that, I'm heading right over to Rika and I'm saying, good morning, Rika. I hope you slept well.
Finally, yes.
Good. I'm really glad. You mentioned you might be able to help disguise me. I would really appreciate that. What can you do?
I can make you look like somebody else.
Yes, like completely? As in unrecognizably so? As in magically?
Not quite, DM. How different can I make her look with a disguise kit?
I mean, you're gonna have to roll performance check. I mean, what you know is that you can
Carnival makeup or professional?
I mean, yeah, it's like
La, 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 la.
It's-
La, 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 la.
Okay.
Are we
could-
talking
you
like
could-
RuPaul level transformation, or is it going to be like?
that's all in
Five
that's all in how well she does. But I mean, it's not a magical transformation. It's literally like physically just making you look different.
Contouring.
Yeah,
We'll pad your shoulders. We'll throw some
Rika's
rocks
watched
in
some
your
Drag
shoes.
Race.
You'll just have a different gait. It'll be fun.
You can do a lot with a contour.
You really can.
You really can.
Just like let the light touch your cheekbones a little different. That's all.
Okay, all right. So I'm willing to try it. Honestly, I'll take anything. I'm very, very disturbed by what I saw in that flyer that they're passing around everywhere. And I think that if anything, we disguise Seville and myself, it keeps you guys safer too.
Well, I've spent a lot of time trying not to be recognized in my life, so I've got some experience with doing makeup. So let me see what I can do with this face paint. Okay, well, I'm doing great. I got a 23.
Hey!
Yes. Okay. So yeah, whatever you want to
Picasso?
do within the limitations of this disguise kit, you can do. So tell us what you do for her.
Oh, I make her look like a man, obviously.
Yes.
So I do like the contour
Unibrow?
here, and the
Shading,
You know, we got
little
some
beard.
shading
Curly
here.
mustache.
There you go.
The squaring off the jawline.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
putting the hair up.
Okay.
And yeah, maybe even more like a human man instead of an elf, just
Well,
Chop off her
to
ears.
possible to.
are we doing like a hair trim? Are we making her
true.
hair shorter? Or
Well, Rika, I've got a kit too. I've got some beard and mustache stuff. We could do that as well. She might have to chop her hair though.
I mean, it'll
you
be
ready?
very effective.
All right.
It's like just the stunner shades and you're good.
I mean,
Rika, do you want to use this?
Like
And
double?
I'll give her
At least get a role player's hat.
I'll give her some facial, I'll give her some facial hair out of my kit.
all right, hang on.
Perfect.
Would you like a foot rub?
It's like a foot rub.
Hey, do
What's
you
she
mind if I
gonna do
dance with
it?
your date?
Ooh, could it be a curly mustache?
Look,
Oh, that would be
like a
we are about to go to break, so maybe Azar can put on some face paint for
Oh,
us.
I'm excited.
all right.
Oh my gosh.
We'll just see how committed she is.
Oh,
We'll see.
All right, we're going on break.
Well,
So let's
There we
wait.
Okay.
go. All right, role player hat.
We'll see what
done.
happens.
Well
super
done.
cute.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Available on a
This
merch
is
store.
awesome.
Yes.
All right.
What?
I'm
Available on
plugging
a merch
our-
store.
That and TNT is real. What's up? What's up?
Oh, look at that fancy patch on the
Oh, yeah.
shoulder
Oh,
there.
yeah.
A little
We're not messing
sleeve
around.
action.
Little merch break. Little
like
merch
the
break.
shoulder
Little merch
patches.
break. Okay, sorry guys. Off topic.
Arisa, cut your hair. Let her cut your hair.
We'll cut Azar's hair at the
Yeah.
break.
Yeah, there we go. Commitment. There we go.
There we go. Hi, Joe. Hi,
Next week, I'll stop
Arnold?
teaching. I'll have this seriously.
Yeah,
like,
Ari.
natural.
Arno. How about Arno?
No, you're Chad. How about a Chad? You look
Arno.
very man.
Bad. Chet.
Eric Set.
Jason.
Eric Set.
Eric.
Eric
about Ari?
Sets.
Eric.
What about Ari?
Wow.
Ari.
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 Sets?
Ari.
We should
Ari.
Ari. There we
Eric,
go.
So
Yes.
that it kind of
Ari,
defeats the
Ari.
purpose.
There we
Your
go.
name is.
Okay, so seriously though,
Ari?
all seriousness, I say, thank you. I really appreciate this, and I think it'll come in handy.
I'm glad you like it.
And yeah, so I say, sure you don't want to bury. I saved one.
And then, I change. Nope. I don't want to bury. Nope.
Totally
A little too
fine.
soon. A little too
get it.
soon.
I get it.
I don't need it from you.
I get it. I'm
She's a strong, independent
listen.
Genasi.
And I
Eris,
put
don't
it in
need
my
no
mouth
one.
though,
no,
and I'm like,
Erisette,
No.
as you reach it,
I'm like so torn. Like, do I want?
as you start to like put it to your mouth, this big hand comes, this crocodile arm, like gently plucks it out of your hand and like pulls it, and you see, what's that? Thornberries. Gotta say, they are my favorite. Thank you. And he moves off.
Little dainty pluck.
No.
It's a slap.
Yeah.
Wow.
It doesn't even look like it goes down. It just kind of flattens in his mouth.
Coating for the tongue.
Yeah.
Hortzak is my favorite crocodile.
Are we,
How many crocodiles are on your list?
Like 20?
Franks, you
I
know,
mean-
like
Alright.
crocodiles are amazing.
There's Tim.
All right.
Alright, and I guess I better change this up as well. So I do disguise self. I magic myself and I use my alter ego, Savia Utiel. So you see I have a crop of black hair that hangs here, shaved on the side. I have tight black leather armor. You still see some of my weaponry. I've got high black boots with about that much of a heel. And I'm just
Hot.
hot. Yeah.
Sexy as fuck.
Professor Snape meets Prince, kind of,
Yeah.
you know, like.
Wow.
The hat is gone, but you do see an ascot with purple, black, and white to represent the feathers on my hat. Is just kind of like a little dainty scarf that's tied off to the side.
Nice.
And the first time
and I've got purple gloves, purple leather gloves.
Nice.
and I see him for the first time in his new getup, and I say, "Well, hello there. How goes your day?"
Oh, it's going very, very well. And how's your day, my dear?
Oh, it's going all right. And then I run away.
I just look at Airset and I think she's going to talk to me now. This is going to be a fun boat ride.
Did I watch all that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
let
all
me
right
sit
there.
next to her.
And I'm just looking at this like this because I don't know what to do now, because I also think he's super cute in his new purple, black, and white ascot, and I'm starting to feel very
Confused.
aroused.
That's
Aroused.
aroused. Definitely.
Yes. It's
So-
kind of.
And Hortzak's like, no, I'm just kidding.
I look quickly at, before I go off, just walk after at Rika, I look at Faruka. When I asked about gambling, I was serious.
I'm working. God. All the 9 hells. Let me finish this damn spell.
Yeah.
I'll walk after Rika and give him a wink, and I'll just walk to the boat.
And yeah, and actually that's good timing because you see that Hortzak's over there and pushes the boat into the water and is getting it ready. Faruka, 10 minutes have passed.
Yes.
The essence of what this object is has been bleeding through as these minutes have gone by, as you've focused your magical awareness around it. Your first taste of it, you didn't like it. It's definitely necromantic magic here, but you persevered, you pushed on, and you deciphered that this is a soul storer. And basically you can place this gem on the body of a fallen foe, and it will absorb the body and soul into the gem, and it can be expelled later at your command.
Well, damn.
Well, this is a strange item. I mean, as necromantic things go, I guess it's for its purpose. This is the, Ari's little fancy bag that she stores the armor in. This is for bodies. I mean, it has its use, but still, it's going to steal a soul when you use it.
Destroy it.
I mean, it might be useful. You ever got to capture a necromancer? Do you know, how much do you know about magic, folks? Literally, how much do you know? I look at all of you. How aware are you of the study of magic?
I just kind of look back at, I'm by the boat, but I hear Faruka speaking. And I just go like this.
That much? Well, much like
My
our
eyes
little.
at him and sit in the boat.
I'll follow along, but folks, just consider this. Necromancy is the dealing with the powers of life and death, unlife, undeath. And though I'm not sure how, I'm pretty sure there's a way to talk to ghosts, drill them, examine their, interrogate a soul, if you would. I don't know if you'd ever want to do that, but it's capable. If you want to destroy it, we can, but
Oh, can we get the ghost back of this? Interrogate this purple lady.
It's possible. I'm sorry, but I am not capable of this yet. It's something that is possible. I feel it's theoretically possible. I'm not aware of how to. But if you want, we can keep it. But if you want to destroy it, it's an option. So I will leave it to the four of you.
I'm sorry here. Did you say that the lady who we killed is in the necklace?
Well, I'm not sure, because usually when you'd use this necklace, you'd take the body and the soul. And right now there's no body. I mean, we could try if you want.
Well,
the bodies are
it's
all
burned,
ash.
though.
Yeah.
It's ash. Well, the next one. Say we catch a necromancer.
Well,
I mean,
could be worth something.
what's your morals say?
So you're saying when they're a ghost, we have more power over them, and they must speak the truth to us.
Again, theoretically, I am not. I study illusion. It's not really something that goes along the path of necromancy. You are dealing with the senses more with my path of study. This is the soul, the spark of life. This is something different than my knowledge, but if I had time, if I had study, if I had materials, if I had examples, I could get further, but it's going to be a moment before I can use it. But
Those
again,
who vote for keeping it, raise your hand.
Keon?
Evil. That's an
Anything
evil
can be evil.
item.
Any item can be evil. It's just how you use it.
It stores the souls of fallen people so that they can be used and controlled.
Your
That is
enemies,
definitively evil.
your friends, you take a body. I don't know, I think you could resurrect people. It's been in the stories that Rosva told me. The ability to raise the dead. But not like skeletons, not skeletons. I'm talking about the possibilities of magic. You could do so much more. If you could raise a body and soul in conjunction together. I'm sorry, I speak too much.
Well, Keon, could we possibly use it to just question? Not trap, not harm, but question and then release. I don't see a harm in using it at least to interrogate. I mean, and then release this soul. It could come in useful. At least we should keep it on our person then. If it is evil, I'd hate to see this in the hands of someone else. I think in our possession, it's safe. And we can decide at the time whether we use it or not. And Keon, it seems, well, it looks like Faruka and you need to have a discussion because I don't know about such things, but I think it unwise to leave it here.
And again, it's theoretical. Not in my wheelhouse yet. But if you want, I'll leave it in your charge, and you could hold it and make sure it falls into no foul hands.
You shouldn't be the one holding it.
It's the one
Just
he
leave it
worries
somewhere.
about. No, we're not leaving it.
Put it in
Keon,
Naraset's bag of hiding.
I pass it to Ori.
Keon, I won't do it unless you're okay with it.
Well, I think he does have some authority here, so I'm in agreement. If we all have to lean on each other's mastery of some things, it's the only way to work together. So Keon seems to have, and Faruka with some magic. So again, I say we keep it, and I say we decide when to use it, but defer to Keon and Faruka as they see fit. For now.
Well, I concur it's best in our hands. I can't destroy it. I don't have the power. If we have it, it's safest in Ariset's bag. Perhaps it will come in handy. Perhaps we can use it against these necromancers. It doesn't change the fact that it is evil.
Of course, I agree.
Fine, and
But I don't want to do it unless you agree, so thank you. And okay, I'll take it.
and just remember, it's Ori, I believe now, if I was listening right.
Yes, that's important.
Can you make your voice a bit lower?
Yes, you know, some gravitas.
Down here.
Yes, I can.
There we are.
That's better. Much better.
I passed the black diamond necklace to
Okay.
Ari.
And Faruka, you know that this will hold 4 medium-sized creatures or 1 large creature. That's just something that came to you. In case
Okay.
I'll put
That's
it
fine.
in D&D Beyond.
Fine.
I mean, it's, yeah.
Boys, it's Sava. Utiel. Ladies, Sava.
Sava.
Utiel.
Sava Uti? Sava. We're just going to go with Sava.
Go with Sava. Let's get each other's names down. Ari,
What?
Ari.
what's your last name, dear?
Ari Sus.
Ari what?
Ari Sussenpoop.
Ari Sussenpoop.
Sus and poop?
Yeah.
You sure?
Right.
I mean, we can, but
I need time.
Ari Sussenpoop. Excellent.
Ain't easy, is it, as
Manfringensen.
Now the necromancers will have no idea who's assaulting their temple.
I didn't think about last names. Who deals in last name basis anyway?
If you don't mind, I need to go to the little girls' room, so I need to pish behind a tree.
In real life?
I think we're all...
Oh, it might be a little method acting, but I'm going behind
That's a green
tree.
screen, Peter. That's a green screen behind you.
you just fly. No one will know. No one has to
Going
know.
behind this tree, and I'm going to pish.
Subtle. Very subtle.
Piddle.
Right.
Piddle.
So as you all get into the boat,
Little piddle in
We're
my
in the
piddle
boat.
cup.
We're in the boat.
and Hortzak starts pushing it off, he's like, well, we have some time to make up now that you all took your time sleeping and talking. We're heading to those pools, I guess, so we'll head and pass them to the falls. Either way, we're going this way. And he puts the oar in and pushes on, and as you all drift down this river away from this island and the combat that you found through the night, with the sun just starting to rise, cutting through the gases and the trees and that kind of yellowish greenish feel of the swamp, we're gonna take a quick break. So
Hey.
we'll be back in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. There's some stuff coming.
Dear.
Don't miss out. I love you all. We'll see you in 10 minutes.
All right, see you guys. Going in.
We're going in,
couldn't
and we're
find a
going in
wig fast
full
enough,
throttle.
so-
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Role Players. Thank you. As we take a little break, and we got ready for round 2 tonight. So,
Where's the Zargon?
Azar's gone. We have. I'm sorry.
Ari?
What is your name? You're filling in for Ariset tonight.
Gentlemen, what is
Ari.
Ari. Nice to meet
something.
you, Ari.
Nice to meet you.
Poop something.
Ari?
Sepulka?
Ari should have poops.
The poops. Shapupa?
Ari la poops.
Jalapu?
Jala poop.
Ari, je le poop.
We were not doing French during the break at all.
No, not
We
even
would never be
a little.
doing that.
No Jones. No Jean-Baptiste.
I am Jean Valjean, your
I'm telling
dungeon
you
master
all right
tonight.
now, I'm never going back from this mustache. I love
It's a good look for you.
it. Takes so much pressure off. I mean,
Right.
I don't know that I want to be female again.
No, never.
It's good.
Great.
Wait, Azar, you got to get like a zoot suit for the Toots McGee one-off.
Oh my
Have a
god,
zoot
yes.
suit and do the mustache and have everything pulled back, and you could do it for.
Just suspenders up to
that-
your
yes.
like chest.
That could
Yes.
be that could be your Toots McGee character.
But I gotta tell you, I think I like myself this way the best because I kind of am like Freddie Mercury with a
Hey.
roll attack,
Yes.
you know? And I think that's my best self. Honestly, I'm feeling really good.
You're feeling good? You want to ride your bicycle? You're gonna have a good time.
Bicycle. Bicycle.
All right,
I wanna ride my.
I don't know if y'all
like
realize
music,
that we are live.
Yes.
So let's.
What were we doing?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we are?
Yeah. Let's pull back in. So, as a reminder, you are all in your boat and you are headed towards either the crystal pools or past it to the falls. Hortzak is dutifully pushing and rowing where he can, depending on how deep the water is. What would you all like to do? And if you don't have anything specific, then I'm going to have somebody roll a d6 for me as you travel.
I'm gonna be helping with the rowing by shaping water to push us a little forward faster
Okay.
as much as I can, and to control the direction. Just if we get caught in a stream, I want us to be able to pass that easily.
Got it.
I'll grab another oar and do some rowing.
Much appreciated. Get a bit
I'm
tired back
looking
here.
everywhere around me at anything because I know that nothing is safe around us, and I'm just on high alert.
Okay.
Everything.
Roll perception check at advantage.
So usually Seville's pipe is in his cap, but since I'm not wearing it,
Oh, at advantage. Hold on.
my smoking pipe is right here.
Okay.
Okay,
Quick
that's
access.
Quick access pipe. Yep.
even at advantage.
All right. What do you want? A D6?
Hold on. Erisette, hard to hear you all of a sudden.
Really?
What'd you
Can
say?
you hear me now?
Yeah, you sound a little distant. Do you have your mic close and in the right spot?
Facing you.
Facing you.
With the dial facing you like it's shooting
did.
arrows out at you.
Ari.
Not up at the
Ari.
sky.
Hey, Ari.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Oh, Ari.
Oh,
You sound
Ari.
distinguished.
Well, I have shitty perception right now. That's
Oh.
what you need to know.
Oh, then can I send Kaz up to go take a
Absolutely.
look? He's gonna be scouting forward.
Okay.
Not that roll since he
Harry did a man's look.
15 altogether.
15, yeah. So the general area nearby looks okay. It you can see that you're moving from an area that's extremely dense of this swamp, and it's starting to become a little more sparse. It's so bits are opening up, the trees spreading out. You see more of the water. It's less completely clogged with all of this, floating mire that the swamp has everywhere. So you're getting like a bit of a nice kind of go without much blocking your way. You don't see any creatures that look like they're gonna impede, or definitely no necromancers.
All right, perfect.
I
Yes.
sidle up close to Seville's. What's your alter ego, Seville?
Sava.
Salva.
Sava.
And Sava.
Sava.
I just get like as close as I can, probably closer than Rika's been to anyone thus far. I just kind of look at him.
Well, hi.
Hello there.
Well, this seems to bring out a little softer side in you, yes?
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Where'd you come from, Rika? We found you doing battle in the swamps. Why are you in the swamps? I don't mean to pry, of course. Your business is your own. I just thought since we're traveling together and we've done battle a few times, spent the night around campfires, I thought perhaps we'd share a little of ourselves, yes?
And I clenched my fist around my dagger, really hard to the point where my nails are going into my hand.
Really in character.
In the machismo.
Well, I sort of sort of ended up here.
Well, I figured that one out.
I didn't want to be with my people anymore.
If this is too hard for you, perhaps this isn't the time. I didn't mean to pry, just to maybe acquaint ourselves now that we are not in combat and you are not a duck or a crocodile. I kind of like your presence here with us in the boat, talking. It's nice, yes?
You do?
Oh, good.
You like me here?
Yeah, of course. Yes. Do people not like your presence, or do you not like theirs?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Don't ask me any more questions.
Yes, of course. A lady has their secrets, yes, of course. But I'm here if you like to divulge anything, and of course you can ask me questions.
I don't want to.
Yeah. Do you have the screen? I mean, we'll get there, but it's a small boat.
And at that, I again move as far away as possible in the small boat from everybody and just look out at the water and ignore everyone around me for a little bit.
All right. So I need somebody to roll a d6 who didn't roll last time. I don't remember who did it. I think maybe it was Peter.
When it was getting to the island, it was me.
Oh, it was you. Okay, so somebody else.
I'll roll. I rolled a 5.
A 5.
A Tarrasque comes out of the water.
Oh, really?
No. So, it's about another half day, if you remember correctly, to get to the pools. Almost a full day from your spot that you camped. And you're making your way. Again, the trees are starting to open up. There's a little bit more sun that's making its way down to you. But as you're going along, Rika, you see some. It just looks like another fallen tree, another log. But closer inspection, you see that there is some kind of creature there. Roll a perception check for me.
3 plus 6 is 9.
There's something there. They're not sure what it is.
Magicking.
There's something over there.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What is it?
I thought it was a log, but it's alive, I think.
In the water?
Yes, right over there. Do you see it?
Can I send Kaz over to look at it from above?
Yeah, sure. Go.
Do we see any ripples, any direction in the water? If it's following us, moving away, going submerged, anything?
Any ooze?
From the thing that you see? Well, first,
Yeah.
what did Kaz get?
6.
All right.
Yeah, he did.
It's really from the air, from Kaz's vantage point, he just sees the log. There is a log that's kind of jutting out of the water, and there's a lot of stuff that seems to have kind of impacted and started collecting around any object that sits on the surface. The rest of you look, and it doesn't seem there's no obvious movement. But you can see, and you're still you're still a good 60, 80 feet away. It almost looks like a cloak or something shoved under this log.
Color?
Black.
Body.
Do we investigate?
May as well. Let's
I
dig
think-
I
this
don't
out.
think so. I don't think we should approach
take
it.
an arrow. Can I take an arrow and just shoot at the cloak and see what happens?
Yeah, everybody get ready with...
What?
I'll pull an arrow out and I'll follow
Yeah.
along.
Oh,
and shoot.
I have an idea. Before we shoot at it, why don't I take my mage hand and lift it and see if, before we kill anything.
Oh, mage hand.
Yeah.
I'll help shape water so we can get closer to it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And
So, yeah, you get within range and you cast Mage Hand. And what do you want to do with it?
I want to just like lift it up like you would like an old washcloth. out
Okay,
of
yeah,
water.
and that's exactly what it looks like. You know, when you pull a rag, a heavy rag out of the water, you see it, you know, it comes to a point and everything, it's really heavy and it's pulling up. And as it lifts, you see a face that is quite pale.
Ooh.
Looks like a woman, very short cropped hair, and at the tug of the cloak, her eyes kind of flutter weakly open and then close again.
Pull up alongside her. Pull up alongside her. I'll grab her.
All right.
Someone just watch me so I'm not pulled inside.
Well, I'm gonna focus on. I'll mage hand to help pull her over too, if that helps. Mm-hmm. So it just keeps
I'm
her
not sure
from in the water.
I'm not sure we should just pull her into the boat.
Do you want to land?
Yes, let's
Well, I
land.
mean, she's clearly alive.
Let's land. We don't know.
That doesn't mean that she's not going to hurt us.
So
Agreed.
just
Fine.
be ready. Be ready.
It's a small
Right,
boat.
alright.
Let's pull her ashore.
She looks out of it. I'm not scared of her right now.
Well, Ari looks like a man, doesn't he?
Well, Ari is a man. What are you saying? I mean,
Yes, I
Ari,
am.
how manly are you?
So, Judd, as I reach for
Many
her, as we
inches.
kind of steer, I've got a mine hammer ready just in case.
Okay, and there's no dry land around here. It's just the kind of mangrove type trees with their giant roots, and then things like this, like, you know, fallen trees, logs, collections of things floating on the surface. But this general area, there's no dry land.
Wicklook, does she look undead?
Did you roll perception yet already? I don't think you did. Go ahead. You did for cause, but not you.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me pull up my stuff.
What's your perception?
My perception.
What's the bullshit meter at?
Is 17.
All right.
All right, better than a 5.
I mean, your
Got the bullshit
first
meter going.
So your first thought, you thought, is this person undead? Very pale looking, but as you grow closer, it looks just like somebody who's probably just about to die. This is someone who is in the water, is cold, and is probably moments away from death.
Well,
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I pull it out of my pouch and I say, "This is the perfect person. Use it."
Wait,
Use it. Catch
wait,
yourself.
wait.
wait,
Fucking
hold up.
kidding me.
Hold up.
Wait. Let's get her aboard. Let's get her aboard.
Not dead yet. Hold on.
I'm gonna yank her
He's this close. Come on.
up. I'm gonna yank her up and into the boat.
And then let her die.
Who knows any medical practices?
Oh,
Yes.
Who knows medicine?
DM, what race is this person?
Looks to be human.
I'll is the boat up alongside?
It is now, yes.
Yeah, I'm yanking her in. So help me, someone get her in
I'll
here.
help. Mage hand and all. Just like grab her.
Just be aware.
May Chang
I'll,
was like 10 pounds, guys. Calm down.
DM, I'll break open my my thick metal case, and I'll pull out a thin red vial, and I'll break it on her chest.
Hey.
Tell us,
Once
tell
she's
us
in
what
the
we
boat.
see.
You see, as Kian's hand breaks on her chest, you hear a thin hiss, and you see red powder or dust like puff out from the hand, and then absorb into the skin, and I believe if she's able to, will receive 5 hit points
Fantastic.
Hey.
So, as you
as
all...
the red dust
As I
absorbs.
see that happen, I just like put the crystal back in my pouch with like mild disappointment,
I was like,
self-loathing.
wanted to die.
Faruka looks at her as like, what are you doing? Really?
Just-
Really?
I thought it was an opportunity.
Necromancers. We use necromancers.
Well, she
Please.
seems so.
This could be one.
Farouk,
We'll
you did
find
want
out.
to save. You did want
So
to
what's
keep it.
what's happening with?
Yes, I do, but
So, Seville, as you say that, and so you all kind of heave her into the boat. So the first thing you see is the cloak falls away. She is definitely, like, even with that bit of healing, that probably just spared her life by mere moments.
So then I like tug the crystal back out of the bag again, like hopefully.
This is why we don't have evil
liking
necklaces
Do you
in our
want
possession.
me to hold it? I'll hold it. I got a pack. It'll be at the bottom of the pack. You can hand it back to me, please.
As you all look at this woman,
Is she cognizant?
No, her eyes are still closed. Her breathing is maybe a little more deep than it was before Keon healed her a bit. And you see that she's got like her legs are exposed, and it looks like creatures in the swamp have been feasting a bit. Like there's flesh that's slightly torn away. They're this equivalent of these very large leeches that are stuck to her legs. But it's more that you see now that she's close to you, that she has this kind of, the veins in her neck are black under the skin. And Seville, you recognize an emblem on a chain around her neck that looks quite familiar, that you saw many a time before.
Do I notice it too, Jed?
You do.
Is it one of the necronesses?
It's a necroless.
Necroless, yes. All right. So I'm still readying, and I tell everyone, this is most likely a necromancer. I know these necklaces. I have a couple of them in my person. So just be ready here. I'm going to search the rest of the body for anything this person might be carrying.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll investigation.
Just armor at the very
As he's
least.
doing that, I go to Faruka and I say, listen, my instincts were right. This is not a good person. This is a soul worth interrogating.
I know.
Put it in that necklace. I'm telling you.
We could put it in the necklace, but at the same time, I am not yet able to do this. I don't even know if I can do this.
Try it.
But
What do you have to lose?
it's one, we have to confirm first. It's usually good not to make rash decisions. I mean, really.
She's got a necroless. Do you understand? We have seen countless necromancers with little minions with necklaces buried under their skin. Look, and I just take a knife and I carve it right out and I rip it out and I say,
Eesh.
look at this. You see it?
How much damage did that
Right
do?
now.
Wait. All right. This necklace is not embedded, as you have seen some. This one is just
Yeah.
sitting on her skin. It's just on a necklace.
Oh,
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty
Jen.
20 on your investigation. Yeah. So you very delicately kind of open up the robes, and you see that she's got a sheath on her hip for clearly a dagger, but there's no dagger in it. You pat her down. There is nothing on this person other than the necklace. But in that investigation, you can see the same kind of blackness in her veins on her arms, and she's got the familiar cuttings into her skin, but they're not glowing at all. She looks pretty messed up.
Moving
One alive.
we need this one alive, absolutely. I'm going to take off the necroless unless Ari has just ripped that off. I don't know if you're allowing that or...
Are you? Because it was not embedded. Ari, are you?
Yeah, I mean, the necklace is coming off either way. If
Yeah.
Ari just ripped it off, then fine. But
Yeah, we'll just say.
I guess I go to cut it out and then I realize it's actually
not in there.
embedded, so I just cut it off of her.
Okay.
And then I take my dagger and I hold it.
is...
I say, this is not a nice necklace.
Wait.
First off, what is this necklace? What are you talking about?
The
Is it metal or wood?
The necklace.
What kind is it?
This one is metal, but it is not the black metal that you have seen of like
okay.
the higher kind
Higher
of
ones, okay.
Yeah.
Look, the necromancers wear these. There are certain keys that allow them to enter into areas that they've protected, put up boundaries, barriers, magic. You'd know more about this magic than I have, that I do, but they protect certain areas that they've fortified with these. It allows us or them to go in and out. I have 2 on my possession now, one from a higher up and one just like this. So this is important. This is valuable here.
Perfect.
As far as Keon, did you say keep this one alive? And I agree.
I'll pull out some rope and I'll start tying her up to just,
Okay.
be safe.
I'm gonna clear the leeches off of her body.
Okay.
And Rika, now, if we're all agreed, do we wake this one up now? She might have
No.
vital intel. She might
Bind
not.
her hands first.
of course.
I'm working.
And then Rika, your magic, if you're able to use it to just heal her a little bit, so we can talk to her. It might not go well, but
she's healed plenty, right? I mean, whatever.
well, we can wait till she wakes then, I suppose.
I don't think we should delay our mission any longer.
I fully agree with
Which
Rika.
mission? Which mission, Rika?
Which mission, Mickey?
Exactly, which mission?
Let's leave her how she is. She's stable, isn't she?
Yes.
We'll talk
She
to her
probably
later.
has vital information.
If
We're
we're
going to
headed,
do this without her.
no, if we're headed to these falls, we need to know, if possible, what we're up against, what it looks like.
Yes,
anything.
which is why I say kill her and swap her soul.
Hey, if we, at worst case scenario, we throw her in the water, she's all bound, she'll drown. I mean, that's not hard.
Wait,
So how
Fruka,
about this? We'll
This
go
is-
down towards the Crystal Palace. We have hours left. It's a day's journey. And in the meantime, she'll either come to and we'll interrogate her then, or she'll die, in which case we bottle up her soul immediately and interrogate
I
her.
agree. I agree with Ari. He's a fine chap.
wait,
Fine.
Good sense.
hold,
Sava, what are you saying? Sava.
I just want to know, how does this diamond work? If this soul passes away and you capture it, does that give you the ability to communicate with this one?
No, again, theoretical. We can have a whole discussion on magic once we find land. But what it does, it puts the soul along with the body into the crystal as a holding pattern. I believe it's probably used for more traditional or lower tier necromantic arts, where you have a walking corpse or whatever, what have you. But at the same time, it does hold. Here's the thing: if we could, again, the possibilities of magic, which is still far. Knowledge may escape me, but the possibilities will be endless, but we don't have it at the moment. It is something in the future that we could gain, I believe. But at the moment, if you want this particular person and you need this particular answer, you need them alive.
Well, there we go. Listen, I think we proceed to the pools as we discuss this, as we move. But interrogation and information is my thing, baby.
All right, but let's keep moving.
All right,
I agree.
right.
Let's move to the pools. Let's go. Hey, but we should, when this person wakes up, killing them does us no good.
Here, fine.
This perhaps is a boon.
Let's keep moving. Quartsack, get the ore. Keon, get the ore. I will magic us to get forward. You hold on to this lady, body,
Yes.
whatever she becomes.
She's tied up. Yes, Judd, we tied her up. Yes.
Yeah, she's tied up now.
Leech is gone, so
Very
whatever's
well.
on her body that's sucking away from it is
Yeah, she
not
looks a little
doing
more
it anymore.
stabilized.
All right, that's good.
Yeah, she's not bleeding out
I'll
or
also-
anything. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll gag her as well.
Okay. Great.
Smart.
Wizards.
Could I also? Oh,
No, go ahead, Rika.
could I also, to make the boat go faster, have some flame in my hand and put it behind the boat under the water to push us with that, like a rocket, like a
Jet
rocket.
boat.
Yeah, like why not?
Water while you're at it. Like,
Produce flame.
Well, no, Rika, why don't you just hang your legs out the back and turn half of your body into a duck and then just.
You know what, Rika? I rolled on it just to see what would happen, and I got a nat 20, so I'm allowing it. So,
Hey, check
yeah,
this.
turbo boost
Jacuzzi power!
out of the back. Yeah.
Wind in the hair.
There's something about the magical creation of flame coming from your hand that actually creates a force that pushes the boat. Ashley can go into the details of the physics of it, or I could too, but I'm not gonna.
Bring that out later.
Chat. Discuss.
Look for that post later.
luck.
But yeah, we'll say you go a little bit faster. And actually,
oh, hold on.
no,
Okay.
go ahead.
I was gonna say, now that she's speeding us up, getting to the Crystal Palace, I'm sweating it because honestly, I'm convinced I'm heading into an ambush, and this getup I have here isn't the most persuasive, although it might help. But I'm not 100% sure they're not gonna be all recognizing us the second we get there and targeting me. I'm pretty freaked, and so I want to pump this near corpse key with the black veins for information. And if we're not allowed to use the thing, and Faruka says it's not going to work yet, now my mission is get her resuscitated. So I'm trying like CPR. I'm trying anything I can. I'm seeing if anybody can help.
You're
Just
supposed to do CPR if their hearts beating.
All right.
I'm
So
doing
we're
anything
moving.
I can. I mean, I'm trying not to do anything like massage her because
It's just odd. It's just like, wake up. Why are you massaging my feet?
but I want her to come to really badly, and I'm unfortunately I don't have much healing potion, but I'm just like thinking, can I do anything at all? I'm asking, doesn't anybody have anything at all that we could do to bring her alive? We need to get this information from this person.
I mean, she's not.
And we're moving.
Yeah,
Judd.
you are. You're moving.
We're moving at speed
paddling.
with a flame boost.
Yeah, with
Post
flame boost.
haste.
I mean,
I'm
I
just
might
barely
have-
keeping the
I
water.
might have a healing potion. I'll even use one of my healing potions. Actually, I have one. I'm gonna use one on her. And
Give her a little bit, just a droplet. Save some of that.
well, I have two of them, and I think she might save our hides if we can just get some information out of her before we go into these crystal springs, where probably there are many people waiting to identify exactly the two of us.
I know. Well, my disguise isn't going to last too long, so I mean,
Exactly.
it's
So I
possible.
give her-
Just be
give her the
prepared.
potion.
She might not be in her right mind, of course.
No, I know, but the sooner we find out, the better. So I give her some potion.
Okay, what kind of potion are you giving her? Which
Well,
one?
I have a greater potion of healing.
No, hold on. Hey, do you have something
Too
less?
late.
Let's just talk about this.
Wait, what?
Wait, I actually, no, that's all I got. That's all I got.
Wait, what did
Have
you
we
give her?
tried waking her up?
Can we just like slap
Wait.
her? I mean, not hard,
did you-
just like a gentle.
What's wrong with the
Yeah,
potion?
you can certainly try. You can certainly.
Hitting her over and
It's a
over.
big one, Genevieve, so we want to save that.
We're
Oh,
about
God
like
damn it, I'll just
250
use a
gold.
freaking spell. Okay,
No,
what do you guys
hold this
want?
spell. She is not dying. We don't have to heal her at all. We just gotta wake her up.
Wake her up, that's it? I thought you were like, she's within an inch of her life, her soul's nearly dead.
I mean, that's
I mean-
fine. That's what we want her,
You
right?
could still try to
what
wake her
I
up.
think.
Yeah.
Then, I mean, maybe a foot massage wouldn't be the worst thing. Just get a little circulation.
Hey, if you want to invade somene's personal space, you go right ahead. I'm not judging. I don't kink shame.
was-
Spill the beans.
Ari, there's no consent there, so don't. Why don't you just slap her? You don't have to touch her feet and make it weird.
I don't necessarily want to abuse
We kill
this person.
people.
I
Yeah,
Just
so
massage her feet.
So Rika just comes up and
Ari.
just,
Yep.
you know,
I just do it.
and she just, you see her face jerks to it, and slowly and very obviously painfully, her eyes open, and as they do, you see that blackness that you see going through her veins kind of like scatters when she opens her eyes, going to the recesses of her eye.
Wait, what? So it's just not in her eyes anymore, but it's still in her veins.
You can see just like it was definitely under the lids, and when she opened her eyes, it scattered like roaches, kind of away
okay,
from the light.
Ew. Does she have eyeballs?
Yeah, she looks normal. She just looks really weak, and her eyes kind of flutter.
Okay. Maybe she's a good person who's been in a necromantic spell, although I don't understand the necklace, so.
Here, I'll handle this. I kick her and go, "Oi!
Oh,
You dead?"
oh.
She's fine. There we go. So who are you?
Let's go.
Am I dead?
No, not yet. We can get you there though.
Who are you?
We've got somewhere to put you and everything.
Yeah, I mean, water's natural. Get you a little clock action.
Hi, sweetie. Take your
are
time.
you?
Do you need some water?
Yes.
Ah, here's some water there, dear. And I take out a little skin and I pour it in her,
she just-
mouth.
You can say it seems like it's been a while since she's had fresh water, and her eyes kind of brighten just a little bit, just a fraction more.
And I'm going to take out my Necroless. And I'm going to say, I think we're on the same side, my love. Now, tell us what you were doing floating in a river, almost drowned.
When you hold that up, what looked like a calmness and grateful at the water, and maybe confusion looking around you, the moment you produce the necklace, her eyes go to terror, and
Ah.
no.
So
And
tell
she
me
tries
then.
to, and she looks down and her hands are tied.
Calm yourself. It'll do no good to struggle. You tell me why you're so afraid of this when you were wearing one.
So you're not with them?
Quick now, answer the question. And I go into her mind. There isn't much time. Answer the question now.
Her eyes dart around.
You're safe right now, but we can't hold it back. Tell us quickly.
I tried to escape, and they caught me, and tortured me.
Who?
And
These little guys?
Yes.
Are they necromancers?
Yes.
But you're in dark clothes. You have scars.
I'm
Are you not one of them?
against my will. My parents are both part of the movement. They brought me
I
in.
see.
I didn't want to. I wanted to before I knew what it was, and then I didn't.
Yes, well, we've all done things and joined things that are dangerous, and sometimes we get in over our heads. But no matter, dear. Tell us about the falls, if you can.
Will you let me
Your
go?
life is your own right now. You could go and do anything you want.
I
But
tried.
we would love some information, please.
They've poisoned me.
We've seen that, yes. I'm sorry.
I'm dead. Just a lady.
All right now.
But not yet.
I don't want
Do
to die.
something good. Do something good. Tell us what's going on. We can help here. It's imperative that you do. If you don't like the necromancers, what they've done to you, what they've done to your family, stolen your life, misled you, tell us now all you can, my dear. Please.
Roll a persuasion check at advantage. That was good.
This is his thing, baby. He was like, this is my thing, baby.
I guess it is.
And now I'm like, wait, this is really his thing.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here with a 2 and a 5, okay? Let's just...
Wait, hold on. Wait. With that, I'm gonna look over at Keon since he's been working with those weeds. Like, I just mount the weeds because she said she's poisoned, right?
Yeah.
Well, I say it's a 9. It's a 9 with my +4, but not good at all.
No, you can see that she wanted to, but there's just like her eyes just keep kind of darting around, and she struggling against the binds, and when she can't move, she just focuses on the bit of skin that she can see and just watching the black just snake along her veins.
I noticed
I'm
Keon, and go ahead. Sorry, Rika.
I was going to cast. I've been convinced by all of you that this is important. So I cast Charm Person on her to see if we can get more information.
Okay.
Based.
Great to have
I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see what happens.
It is so nice having a
Wisdom 14.
Thank you. See what her stats are. Okay. Oh, so close. 13, 11 plus 2. So you see her eyes kind of glaze over a moment, and Rika, she just looks at you a little blankly.
What do you know?
What do you want to know?
What are we up against? Who are these people? Who did this to you?
We
Go
are,
into Rika's mind. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
we are many. There are so many, but not as many at the falls inside the temple. We've corrupted
go
it.
into-
He is coming. He's already here.
Ooh,
He's
Ooh,
weak.
ask her who.
Who?
Onuj. He's corrupting.
I go into
Influencing.
Rika's mind.
Go ahead.
Ask. Sorry. Something.
This is the first time Sibylla's been here. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That was me last session.
Every time there was a pause, I'm like, hey, I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm pausing for dramatic effect, darling.
This is the first time you've been in my mind, Seville, so I'm sorry, Sab.
It's me, Sava. It's me, Sava. I can do this.
And I'm
It's
just-
my ability. Ask her
Well, all right.
if they have done something to the site. Ask them if they have done something to the site. What are they doing to the site?
Have they done something to the site? Are they doing something to the site?
To the temple?
Yes.
You said corruption, right? How are they corrupting it?
Yes. We've sacrificed the innocent that we could find.
They what?
10. There are always 10.
Ask about a tiefling. Ask about a tiefling.
Wait a minute. What do they want?
They want to bring back Fornuge.
We got
And-
place.
How do we kill them?
You killed them lots of ways.
Rika,
They are not
Ask them.
immortal.
ask them if they have what they need to unlock the site.
Do they have what they need to unlock the site?
I don't understand. They corrupted it already. It's been weeks. His power has returned, but it is weak. We have to do the other sites.
How?
Rika, no,
How
hold
do
on.
you do the sites?
Hold on. Rika, please. Ask about a tiefling named Ruzba.
Do you know
please.
anything about a tiefling?
Tiefling. There was a tiefling.
A magical
sacrificed.
tiefling?
Yes, we have. There was a tiefling of the 10.
And what happened to him?
They were all sacrificed. That is the corruption. That is what opens the path.
Put my hand out and I just try to steady Veruca and I say, it could have been a different tiefling.
I know. Hold on. I'm going to move to the other side of the boat. I need to think.
Angarika,
What?
ask her who runs the temple, who is in charge, a name.
We need a name. Who is doing this? Who's in charge?
Of the order?
Yes.
I'm not permitted to speak his name, but I have heard it whispered.
Tell me. It's all right.
I'm like, can't remember. Oh,
It's
been weeks.
Koska?
yeah, I came to me. It came to me right when I said that. Damn it, brain. Koska is the head.
We know this one.
Have I ever heard that name before, DM?
No, you haven't. But
I look
he
at
is not-
Araset.
He is not here.
Where is
Where is
he?
he?
Don't know.
What's the week?
How often does he return?
He has never been to this site. There are 5 sites.
Yeah. I turn around quickly while I'm still frustrated. The poison that's coursing through your veins now, is that the necromantic energy that they use to corrupt people?
That is different. That's a ritual. This is one of their powers. I almost got away.
And can I use arcane knowledge to try and identify what she's under?
Yeah, roll, yeah. Give me an Arcana check.
That is. Why does it have to be? 9 plus 7 is 16.
So you don't know the specifics of this very one, but you have some of the information that you recovered at Yaxis that you have looked at. And again, it's not your field, but you have perused other things, and there are some necromantic poisons that are magic based that slowly corrupt and destroy a body. It's extremely painful.
I don't know if it works, but Keon, those weeds, this might help slow whatever she's under, if you want to keep her alive.
Rika, ask her if they are listening through her now.
They hear us. Can they hear us talking now?
They think I'm dead. No. Not that I know of. They're
Why
waiting.
they
They're waiting for... They know someone is coming. They're looking for them. There are two. There were more, but the other ones have not been spotted. They're looking elsewhere for them.
Ask where they're hiding. Where are they hiding? Ask.
Where are they hiding, the two?
No. Ask where they're waiting for
We
the
don't
two.
know where they
Where-
are.
No. Ask where they're positioned.
So nobody knows. Shh. Nobody knows where the two are.
No.
And
They're looking
they're
everywhere.
waiting. Right.
Angarica,
What?
ask her if there's a safe way down the falls, if there's a secret path, some way to get to the temple that we don't know about.
How can we get to the temple without being seen, without being noticed? Is there a way?
I don't know. Everybody approaches it with magic, flying mostly.
Fine. All right.
The temple is
All right.
ancient, and we don't know all of its secrets.
They have.
Ask her if...
Ask if there's anything that makes them weak.
How do we make them weak so we can end this?
I don't know that much, but whoever is coming has them worried. We've lost something. They're not supposed to talk about it in front. There are tiers to the order, and I'm of the lowest. But I hear my parents talk. They are much higher, and there's some special items that have been taken. They need them, and they don't know how others could know what they're doing. But they are all mortals. They can be killed. I'm proof of that.
What's your name?
Ciara,
Ciara. Is there any way we can save you?
not that I know of. This is poison they save for those that betray.
What did you betray? How did they betray? How did she
tried to-
betray?
I tried to get away. I'm answering you anyway, to save time.
Good.
You don't like me just repeating everything everyone says?
Yeah. Hey,
Actually, I do, but
is she willing to fight back against them?
That's what I want to know.
Will she help us if we attack them?
If you promise, we'll try to save you.
it is a nightmare. Be in this order. I never wanted it. I tried to escape at Makutha when we were leaving the city. They thought we were retreating, but we were just ready. And in the battle, I tried to get away, but my parents caught me thinking I was running in fear and pulled me along. I will help, but I'm terrified. But if you can save me, I will do what I can. I give you my word.
Angarica, break your spell, and then ask her.
Anybody else have any questions?
No.
I've
Wait,
heard-
one question.
Yes.
Did they bury the bodies? The 10, did they bury the bodies?
She looks over at you. No. They are still tied up. The remains of their blood drips down to the altar. Ornuge feeds off of it, though they are quite dead. There's something with the souls. I don't understand, some sort of binding that also feeds Fornuge.
Okay. Do it.
And she just
And the spell.
shakes her head and... I see I'm not the only one around with some magic knowledge. I did not say anything I wouldn't have told you anyway.
And you stand by what you said.
I don't think you can save me, but if you can, I will.
Insight check on all of that.
I'm like, don't look at Peter. Okay, we'll be able to finish this line. Yeah, roll an insight check.
That's a 12. DC 10. DC 10.
I mean, so this is what I'd say. You know, the transition from being charmed and knowing she was charmed to the way she's talking now, you didn't see any glimmer of anger or being upset in any way by what had just transpired. You believe her.
I have a question for her. So, are you a caster? Do you study the arcane arts?
I was on very low level, but yes, I was just starting.
Do you have your book? Do you have any abilities without it, or are you?
I mean,
Wait. Dead weight.
they took my book. They took everything off of me.
Okay. How about your parents? How high in the order are they?
They're quite high.
Could you identify them if we, ran into them? Will you identify them if we run into them?
And would you be willing to betray them if it came to that?
It's not betrayal. They're evil. I didn't want to be a part of this. I will definitely identify them for you.
All right.
My love,
Are you ready?
Rejoice.
you're willing to kill your parents. I'm not so sure you, evil as they are, I don't know if you're able to do that when the time comes. Forgive me, but I'm not so sure it's a wise idea that you come with us. Perhaps maybe you wait behind or we place you somewhere safe. But honestly, when you face your mother and father, are you going to deliver the killing blow to them?
And she looks down, not meeting your gaze. I just wanted to get away.
Then I think you should stay away. You shook and looked away when I showed you this charm, this Necroless. What will you do when they face you and say, join us again? I'm not so sure, and forgive me for this, that you have what it takes to kill your parents. And I don't think you want that on your soul. It's best that if you have anything else to tell us, anything more, you do so. And we will find a safe place, at least relatively, that we can place you, and perhaps on our way out, we can take you to a greater safety. Does that make sense to you?
Yes. I don't know if I could kill them despite everything, but
I know I couldn't.
they deserve it though.
That may be so.
And I won't go back if they caught me. I won't. They caught me before and I let them kill me instead of going back. And unless you can heal me,
Haruka.
I am dead.
Oi.
Is there a safe place we can leave her? I'll heal her.
Maybe by the pools, at least.
No.
Maybe somewhere near that.
Not by the pools. No.
Well, that all depends what's actually there. I mean, the pools historically were not actually one of the most dangerous areas. It used to be quite nice, but
Use being the word there.
Well, then she at least can stay with us then till we get closer to the falls. But we all can hear, and I think she would say the same. She's a liability.
What is your name?
Sierra, right?
Ciara.
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 Right.
Sierra, whatever.
Ciara. How many of them are there at the springs? The pools.
The number fluctuates depending on how many are out on search
Okay.
for these approaching, but
Their range.
I'd say at least 6 to 10.
Oh, well,
Doable.
okay, perfect. Why
Doable.
don't we do this? I have an idea. Why don't we take her with us? Okay, if you're willing, Ciara, and we can lure them to you. Okay. And I promise you won't have to kill your parents. Nobody should have to do that.
I never promise anything. You never know what could happen.
No, I mean I might, if it came to it, kill them if I had to. But
You will have to kill them. My mother is essentially the head of the expedition here. She's a
so
believer.
sorry to hear. Well, look, the point would be if they attack us, and you can let us know which ones they are, we can try to spare them. But the point is, you might be able to help lure them out and give us an advantage. If you stay with us, okay, as we get closer, we can float her down and stay in ambush. And maybe we could actually defeat them. If there are only 6 or 10 of them, that's actually doable for us.
Mary. Hold on.
If you're willing, though, darling, I know it's very risky, and
I said
if
I
it
would
shows
help.
any good faith, I am willing to give you my greater potion of healing.
I
All
also-
right, all right. I take the hint.
Hey, hold on, everyone. She's is suffering from some necromantic energies, right? We have a bit of a weed. I'm not sure if this will work, but I am perfectly happy to see if this will give you a little boost. It's
I've
like,
been grinding this shit up for like 15 minutes in the background.
It's my
I also
moment.
take this opportunity to cast Goodberry.
Okay.
So I have 10 berries in my hand, and
Okay.
I hand her just one.
Okay.
So she can try one and see if, it does
helps.
anything. She's feeling a little bit better. And if not, I can just pocket the rest.
I mean, yeah. So you see, like, there's a reaction. I mean, she kind of catches her breath for a moment, and then it's almost as if you see the black surge in her veins, like it's responding against it.
Well, Ciara, rejoice and sing, for today is the first day of your life under the light of Kaya. Drink this.
hold on. I pressed the digitate to give it a little bit of a better flavor. It won't help much, but we'll see.
I imagine this is going to hurt a lot, but suffer through and you'll be reborn. And I imagine I'm kind of like sitting behind her, so we're not all in front of the boat.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'll reach like
Okay.
I'll
All right.
drink that and brace because I imagine she's about to start writhing.
Yeah,
That's gonna suck.
and she opens her mouth to receive the potion, but she eyes you with those last words that you say curiously. And you pour this in, and immediately she's like, and her body starts
Hold it.
convulsing.
Yeah, hold it down. She's
I'm
tied
slapping.
down.
And you see,
Over the mouth.
yeah,
No, drink it.
and it's going down, but her body's just, and you see like the black in her veins, like it's just, and then it gets a little bit smaller, and a little bit of black tar ichor type stuff just starts leaking out of the corner of her mouth.
Push your head over the boat. Let us spit it out.
And she throws up over the side.
Okay.
She sits
Better?
back, she's sweaty. A little. She looks down at her arm, and she can still see that it didn't cure me though, but I feel a little better.
All right, potion or spell. Make your choice.
Good.
Don't waste your potion on me, it won't work.
Nothing.
Not the healing
at all?
potion.
Bell won't work either, I don't think.
I imagine that's my supply out.
We still got plenty that we got from Utenok that he delivered.
Yes, I think we may need to use that.
Oh well.
We also
Give
have
some
to
more
make her
time
too
until we're
healthy looking.
finished.
Or
Yes, if we have anything left, we can help her, but we need to finish this job here.
We do need her to look sick, or it won't be credible when she's floated back down the river as bait.
All right. Here. First off, let's get you a little more comfortable. Hey, everyone,
There's
you mind if I untie her?
Not at
no,
all.
of course not. Go ahead. But Ari, we can't reach this place but through the air. That has been told to us already, so there will be no river approach.
Well, hold
or-
on. Wait, are we sure? He
That
said
is what
most
Otenik
Yes.
said.
fly through the air, but maybe there is a way that treacherous but doable.
There might
Maybe-
there
Not that
might be
Ciara knows.
there seem to be secrets of the temple that they're still uncovering.
I'm wondering if there is
if
a
we-
way, maybe.
If we could do it if we could scout ahead. I mean, Cause can see pretty well from above, assuming there's no necromancers in the air as soon as we approach. If we have time, if we have a little bit of cover to do a little exploration, we might be able to find something. But again, we gotta get there first.
Yes.
Make a decision then.
Are necromancers stationed at the pool? At the crystal pools? Do you know of them?
Oh, if it's what I've seen when I was flying, no. There's something there that they're staying away from.
The thing.
Well,
Is it
good.
big?
Go.
Wait.
Well, if we happen to kill this thing, whatever is there, Rika, then perhaps she could stay there. I don't think it wise to use her as bait. She's escaped. They will kill her on sight. And I go into Ariset's mind. Ariset, you know what we've seen in Makutha. You know what they do. They're ruthless. We know what they're doing when they bleed these souls out. We've seen this before. She is speaking the truth. We can't let her go in there. We just can't. The poor girl will just be destroyed. Just destroyed.
Understandable, but the level
Nope.
of this battle.
Sava.
I'm sorry, yes. Sava, the level of this battle is greater than any one person. And I dislike death and sacrifice of any soul more than most. But this is a scale that is mighty. We might just have to have some lives lost. We might, because what we're facing is an insurmountable evil. I can't imagine that we could succeed without some casualties.
Well, I understand that, Ari, I do. We really do need to make haste to these pools, at least find what is there and maybe stash poor Sierra there, but if we're going to make these pools, this is a side stop, which I really don't like, but we need to do this quickly.
Oh, wait, I thought the pools is where they are waiting for us, isn't it?
No, they are at the falls, which requires some kind of flight. Yes, Sierra? Yes?
Yes.
Good. And how much magical power do you have? Are you able to cast some of your fly spells upon us?
Unfortunately, all of my magical knowledge left me for the day, and they took my spellbook. I
understand.
have only the bare minimum, nothing that could help us. But I will say this: I understand the situation, and I'm not sure you all can save me. I would rather my death mean something than to die slowly jammed up against a log in the swamp. So I will do what I can.
Good. Good. How close are we to the pools as we've been rowing and
Yeah, I'm
we
saying
have the
you've been making some
jacuzzi
distance.
boat?
Yeah,
We're in the hot tub time machine.
I'd say make one more person roll a d6 and let me know what you get.
Jan!
Ready for the one?
Yeah.
3.
It's a 1?
Yes.
Bongo bango.
Can I
told
be
ya.
back to?
All right, no. Okay,
I don't think you're gonna want your feet in the water.
It's not my feet. It's my hands. God.
Just as bad.
Oh, I'm
this
hunting
bad boy.
Wolverines.
So about 10 minutes later, you notice that the light seems to be dimming a bit. And ahead you see that you're moving into some really thick fog.
God.
It's heavy, moist. The smell of the swamp seems to be amplified as you move into this cloud, obfuscating everything around you. Sounds get dampened, and your kind of anxiety increases tenfold as you can only see about 10 feet around this boat, as if you were this little moving island. And, you know, suddenly a tree trunk will appear and you have to scramble to move out of its way. Erisette and I think Seville, I keep meaning to write down your passive perceptions. Your eyes get drawn down to the water and you see, just at the last second, catch what looked like a huge fish sitting just right out of the water, looking at you. And
The
it,
fish are spies. I've been watching them all night and all morning, and every animal here seems to be watching us.
Erisette, roll a nature check for me. And actually, Seville, you can do one as well. Or
My
you could
passive
do,
is 17.
Can I roll
but
a
think
nature check
Arisette's is
too?
older.
what's your passive perception? Let me see.
Oh.
I got you pulled up here. Oh, passive. Yeah, you're 16. Yeah, so you would have seen one too. So go ahead.
You're talking to me. I'm so.
Yeah, Rika. Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah,
roll
okay.
a nature check too.
19.
Yeah.
21 from me.
Oof.
Sorry, I'm looking for what my nature is.
Show off.
Should be high. Should be high.
I mean, I'm in my
Oh dear. Well, 6.
You are.
I'm just gonna say, Rika, you just didn't quite get enough of a look as your head shot over. But Seville and Erisette, you see these are definitely not normal fish. These had the bearing of a humanoid with kind of a fish-shaped head. It was definitely not a fish. In fact, you saw like the tip of a spear sticking out
Oh no.
as it went back down below.
I'll go.
While he's giggling, can I use a shape water to push the fog away? Because it is technically H2O, just floating in air form.
I love it.
That's true. I'm gonna allow
Got
it.
him on a scientific.
Wow.
Let's see.
Give us
I
more
like it.
sight as much as we
okay.
can.
So all of a sudden, it's like somebody, you know, when you've got something to boil on the stovetop, and that little cloud of bubbles rises up, and you blow on it, it goes and just dissipates. Faruka suddenly goes, and it's like the fog just instantly shrinks back, and you see
Cool.
a bigger kind of bubble
Nice.
around you, and you all see, boom, 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 boom. There were several of these creatures just watching you.
Did me or Keon get a good look?
Yeah, you all saw it this time.
Wait,
And
what creatures do we see? Which ones?
You see these
Nature.
these fish.
Fish people.
The fish ones? Oh,
Faruka, you don't have to roll. You know what they are.
Yeah, God, it's the. How do I say his name? Koa-toa.
Kuatoa.
Kuatoa.
They have a-
Kuatoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ruka, they
these are the.
friendly? No.
They're aggressive, if you want to know.
Wonderful.
Greatly.
Something hits the back of your boat, and boom again. It's like they're ramming in, not too hard, but like pushing you.
I think they want us to go to the crystal pools. That's where they live. These are the residents there.
Well, that would have been nice to know before we actually got here. Thank you very much.
Are
Well,
they dangerous?
Depends. How they feeling?
Do they take offerings? Is there some way to gain their trust or something? And
Again, depends on how they're feeling.
Well, what?
we're going to let you deal
How
with
they're
them.
feeling?
Well, if they come up and talk to us, that'd be nice, but do you see them talking to us?
No.
DM, I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I communicate with animals of the same species when I turn into them?
It's a damn good question.
I would love to see you communicate with a Kutoa.
I'm gonna
God,
say you
what would
can
they say?
definitely you can definitely try, because while you 100% assume their shape, the language is not knowledge that's inherent with the form. So, but you could try.
I mean, there's sanity inherent.
Even though I speak like Druidic and Sylvan, that wouldn't
It's your primordial, right? Would that
primordial. Would that help me?
I
the
mean,
Auckland tinge?
you can.
I think
you
they.
can definitely try.
All right, everybody. What do you say I ask them for directions?
Yeah.
This will be very entertaining.
Sure. I mean, just
I take it I've never heard of Kutoa.
Yeah, I don't think you would have actually. You can roll a
Wait,
history
what?
check if you want, but I don't think you know them. It's not part.
Do I need to?
No, I'm talking to
Nat
Keon.
20.
Nat 20?
Hey, that one slip of knowledge offhand by some professor.
You remember the day, Keon? It was the most beautiful sunny day in Carthan, and you were pulled early to return to your lessons, and you sat there with your master in front of you, schooling you on that day's topic, and you kept staring out the window, and all you wanted to do was go out and be out in that sunshine and that beautiful day, when you felt a whack on your hand, and you snap back, and you look at him, and he says, "We're talking about Kuatoa. Pay attention." And that moment has been an indelible memory in your mind, and seeing these again, it just snaps back, and you remember these fish people, and you remember that while they're fairly neutral unless you fight them. You were best not to, because they have some strange powers that nobody really understands, but they can generate deitic creatures. And so you were warned to stay, basically not engage, unless you absolutely have to. And even then, try to get away.
They should leave us alone, but if they try anything, we can make an offering, give them something.
I also came up with a better idea than turning into one of them, so good call.
I agree. I've had my share of those kind, and I keep my distance.
I mean,
Just remain calm.
the fun. The fun. Yes, the fun. Let's just go with that. Kind.
So,
Best kind of people around.
We need to kill something here.
well, that's my
No, we don't have to kill anything here. We're just passing by.
And they might speak common, so be careful.
So that's part of my
I
question.
take out a
here
piece of
is-
parchment and start writing.
What do you write?
What do we have to kill? Because I don't remember.
Well, you remember our little campfire, and we got visited by that, let's just call it maybe someone's grandmother. And someone said, yes, of course, I'll bake cookies with her. And that person might be you, Rika.
Oh, I'd like to add
And they
on
said, oh, yes, go ahead, Farika.
I'd like to add on to that. That very strange, terrifying grandmother
Yes.
was torn from her soul was torn from her body and trapped in a nice little tree. And I wonder what could possibly do that, and possibly to us as well at the Crystal Pool.
But you see, there's things that she can do for me.
You think someone who's trapped like that can do much for anyone? She'll say anything.
Once I release her, she can. Now, what the hell are we looking for?
We don't. You don't know. I don't know. We don't really know. We're going somewhere where they are in control, and we are guests.
And then-
Saba. Guests.
Of course, yes.
And at that moment,
Yes.
the fog starts to brighten and almost just glow. And you pass through it and you come out of it into beautiful bright sunlight. The trees of the swamp seem to be also leaving you behind. And then ahead of you, you see you have arrived at the crystal pools. It's a vast open space. You see these pools of various sizes, all this beautiful crystal blue, the cyan kind of color. Just these little divots in the flat ground, and you do see that there is solid ground ahead of you. All the ground here is covered in this like soft, looks like some type of almost like a moss, like a spongy looking moss. You're not quite there yet, but you can see that it goes on for maybe a mile, and there's just I mean, there are trees, but it's very sparse compared to everything else that you've been in. And the beautiful bright sunlight is cutting down and lighting this whole area up. And it's glittering off the water in these pools. It's quite beautiful.
We're here.
I think we found it.
For better
Doesn't
or
look so
worse,
bad.
Right now. I hope whatever you want to do, Rika, it's worth it.
You and me both.
Ari,
Let's hope you're not
you participating in
another
this?
Otto.
Listen, Rika, I'll make a deal with you. I'll help you kill whatever it is. If I help you, you have to tell me what bothers you so much.
People asking me questions all day is what bothers me so much. I don't know why you have such a problem with me answering that way. That's what's true.
No, I mean, you have to open up a little bit. I offered you berries, very nice berries this morning, and you absolutely refused them. Nobody refuses berries. Berries are delicious.
I was
Especially
full from
thornberries.
frogs.
Frogs are not as delicious as berries. Everyone knows that.
Hey, I like frogs. Don't judge me. What are you doing?
I'm not judging, I'm just making a judgment call. I would think anybody would eat a berry unless something was bothering them. Keon, you must agree.
And then, without listening to them, I take off all the outer clothing, heavy clothing I have on.
Okay.
And I dive into the pool.
Oh, well, she's dead. Are we going on?
Okay.
No, the water looks nice.
Yeah, I might be dead. I'm not sure, but I was pissed.
Okay. And
Roll a new character.
And as Rika, so you've all, you've run the boat ashore, and Hortzak has tied it off as you're having this conversation. There are many pools here, but there is one that is larger than the rest, and it's essentially. Right. Okay.
The puddle. I want to go into the puddle.
And you,
Splash.
Totally innocuous.
yeah, you turn and dive in, and the water is it's warm. It's like the perfect temperature, and you can even taste as you pass through it that there's a mineral aspect to this water, that these must be springs of some kind. It feels really nice. Like you feel like you're just getting bathed, and as you come up for air and you splash, and turn around and look at your group that you're traveling with. They're all looking at you like you're insane, but then their expressions all change to confusion, and there's the water behind you is darkening. And let me see if I can show you guys.
You shat yourself.
What? Oh, good thing I.
Well, I wanted to make the things come out, and I figured that jumping in the water was the best way to do it.
Well,
You are correct.
Very.
This is how I die.
Maybe.
Starting to make.
Maybe. I can't. It's interesting. The coloring is off. You can't tell. Oh, I know why. Hold on. Got to change the color of the lights on it. Stand by.
Nice reveal. We got a nice
Come
little
on.
figure to see.
No.
Shattering.
Hold on.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just about to call the show for the night when this happened.
Well,
so,
I'm sorry.
We're gonna have a break, but no, you're gonna make this exciting. Let's have a cliffhanger.
More D&D.
I was pissed.
More
Y'all were
D&D.
trying to ask me questions.
that's
more
I don't want to
D&D.
tell you.
Okay, that's close enough. All right. So.
Oh wait, I should be looking at this, shouldn't I?
So this doesn't look that exciting here. This is one of these giant crystal pools. I have to frame it better. Sorry, I didn't really expect to see it.
Wow, it looks pretty exciting to me. I love
And
this.
She's
Rika,
surprising us.
Rika, you
Milky.
turn around.
Milky.
Oops, hold on. Let me just tilt this down a little bit. Come on.
Uh-oh, I don't want to die.
Rick is like, people are asking me questions. Time to shoot myself in the head.
Yes. The
Yeah.
foot. Aim
I'm
for the
just gonna
foot.
do this. Okay, there you go. There we go. So, Rika,
Oh fuck.
again, you watch
That's about right.
as kind of annoyed looks turn to confusion, curiosity, and then to sheer terror as behind you hear psh, and water exploding out, and you turn around and you see this appear behind you.
Oh, okay.
Massive
Darn it.
all right.
frog-like
Well-
creature with these tentacles coming out, razor teeth, spines going
Well,
down
I
its
got it
back,
to show itself.
and it just explodes and everybody's shit. And we're gonna call it there tonight, y'all. We're gonna see what happens next time.
It was
Man.
nice knowing Eureka.
Oh, wow.
Man,
Okay.
that is called a calamari with mold on it. Let's go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, it's froggy meth. Ah!
Frog
That is badass.
That's
right
one
there.
of oldest boss monsters in
Oh.
the book.
Wait, what's it called? What's the name of it?
Oh, I,
mean,
don't
it's-
know. What do you?
Are we allowed to know this?
Actually, no, you're not allowed to go research it over the week and figure out what to do.
Oh,
No, it's a giant
That is
frog. That's all you need to know.
Super cool.
All right,
giant
y'all.
tentacle frog. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. No, you got to see that next week. So thank you everybody for joining
Thank
us
you, Rika,
tonight.
for being.
Yeah, thanks Rika
Yeah.
for sacrificing your character to this.
For being the front line.
No.
You have a fresh
I
one
got
right
some
there.
magic
Yo.
up in here.
That's true.
But you're in the front. You can be the front line.
Oh my god.
Tank for us.
Wow.
I haven't lost
Like
any
us.
hit points.
And you're
this
in the
entire
water
campaign.
too? Are you just?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
god. You're in
I
the
have
water.
complete confidence in myself. It's fine.
That's a frog.
You're gonna
That's
go
a frog
0 to 100
Amari.
real quick.
Yeah,
A frog
Turn into
Mari.
animals. Calm down, everyone.
I'm sure she's fine. I'm sure she's fine.
I got this.
Just
You got
just
this.
just think of other characters, just as an off chance that things don't go well. I mean, just I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Nothing bad's gonna happen.
No.
It's fine. It's fine.
Possibly.
Come on in. The water's
Should
fine.
have gotten those 600 diamonds or whatever.
Yeah, we should
All that
have.
could save
We should have
me.
looted her first before she went in.
Yeah. Look.
I took off my clothes.
I guess she did.
Oh, did she
Yeah.
leave her
Yeah,
I assume
armor?
that means my pack.
Oh, did she leave her
Yeah.
armor?
No, I don't. You didn't.
Has any?
Yeah.
Rika
I
has
took off my
cojones.
heavy
She
shit,
did.
like my shoes.
Oh, she
so
did
I
have
guess I
armor.
did.
Oh, okay, so she just
Well,
went in
that was
like
dumb.
a red
Well.
little baby. She just swimming around, little steam coming up.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. All right.
Gotta make things happen.
Okay, y'all.
It's like it's a milk bath. It's for your skin.
It's-
I'll be
all milky.
fine. I
It's
got this.
totally
We
fine.
got you. We got you.
So again, thank you all for joining us. If you're not following us on all our socials, be sure to jump over there and do that. In fact, on Twitter, we're approaching 1,000 followers there, and so we're going to be doing a giveaway once we hit 1K there. We're also doing a big giveaway when we hit 1K on Twitch. So follow all those and make those happen. Trigger those power-ups, and let's give some shit away.
Give it
Other than
away.
that, I think that's it.
away,
We'll
give it
see
away.
you. We'll see you next week for another exciting starter, like we had tonight.
Oh, possibly Rika's death.
Maybe
Thank
we
you
can
so
start-
much, Judd.
2 shows
Oh,
with
you could-
roll initiative.
Not on
I
my watch.
know what.
Oh,
Everything
wow.
That was a
Howard,
hectic episode.
Oh my
So
gosh!
much
Can we
shit.
roll initiative now?
No, I can't live with that kind of anxiety if I roll a 1.
I'm so glad you guys found the dying necromancer.
See, I told you we should have yanked her aboard that boat.
I mean, it was good. It was good. There were a lot of things that could. Well, there were 6 things that could happen. So
6. Oh, that's right. You had us
Wow.
roll.
yeah.
Cool.
All right, y'all. Okay, well, we'll see you
Alas.
next week. Until
Alas.
then, we love you all. Be safe out there. Wear your masks, and let's look out for each other. All right.
Play some D&D.
Play some motherfucking D&D. Because D&D
Play
is
D&D
real.
with friends.
Gorgeous
Real.
Friday and a Saturday and a Sunday.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, go out there and have a hell of a weekend. We'll see you next week, darling. Bye.
Yeah.